grass and green. Tay at the 10, Tay at the 5, hits a man, goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Tay King. Poom, here he goes. Poom finds the seam, up the middle. Poom to the 20, Poom 10, touchdown, Northside. Moody wants to throw, throws it right side. Complete touchdown, Northside. Midfield, makes another man miss. He just has one more to beat. He smokes him. Turns the burners on at the 10, 5, touchdown, Tay King. McLean going to keep it himself. McLean at the 10, 5, touchdown, McLean Moody. Throws it deep. As a man, that is Mari Smith, touchdown, Northside.
Grizzly Sports Network pregame coverage starts now.
All right, welcome back to La Huerta. Everybody having a good time? Yeah. All right. Is the food good? Everybody getting enough? You guys getting enough? Tacos? All right, all right. Zai. All right. Grizzly football with Coach Felix Curry. Boy, this has been a great turnout tonight. It's a big week, you know. Southside, a lot of us, older guys, we've been through it. We've already been where you're going, so we kind of know the feeling. We wish we could put the pads on and do it with you, but when we see you take the licks that you take, Ezra, and the licks that you deliver, Eric, it makes us want to stay somewhere off the field. All right, we like watching, and I know this is going to be a big week for you. So how's your frame of mind, Ezra? You all right?
Yes, sir.
You good?
Just locked in.
There's something you've been training for.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's go back. Junior high football. Chaffin, receiver. Played some D-back too, didn't you? Or some linebacker. Yeah. So when you were playing junior high football, were you thinking, hey, I'm going to be a Grizzly or I'm going to be a Maverick?
At that point, I really didn't know.
Didn't know?
No.
When did you make a decision to be a Grizzly?
Mine in my ninth grade year.
Ninth grade year?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Who do I say thank you to for that? Who helped you make that decision?
Coach
Mom?
Curry.
I know Mom was she was a
Coach Fleur, Coach
Coach
Curry.
Fleur. Okay. All right. Mom and Dad back here?
My
sure.
parents, my mom.
Okay. Eric, you went to Trinity, am I
Yes,
right?
sir.
Okay. When you needed to make a decision where you were going to go, how did you make that decision?
Well, I wasn't real sure till ninth grade either, but
Yeah.
Coach Fleur kind of convinced me.
Oh, did he?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you feel like it was a good decision?
Yes, sir. 100%.
I'm glad you're a Grizzly?
Yes.
We are too. So how do you guys, in your spare time, before we start talking about the upcoming game, what do you guys do in your spare time? Like during the summer?
Go to the lake, hang out with friends.
Yeah.
Play the game.
Yeah.
Train, work out.
You had a little accident
Oh, yes, sir.
training. Can you tell us about that?
I was lifting, the dumbbells were under me, I was putting them down, and my
Yeah.
finger was just right there, and it smashed it.
Yeah. Pretty bad.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I mean, that.
Shattered the bone.
Yeah. So are you recovered now?
Oh, yes, sir.
100%?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You look good.
It's way better.
Yeah. You looked good Thursday night
Thank
against
you.
Broken Arrow. When that guy got hurt so bad, I was on the sideline and watched it. I thought that you leg whipped him, but it was actually one of his
teammates trying to tackle me.
I mean, it was a catastrophic
Oh, yeah.
injury, and but I'm just glad that you didn't get injured over that. I hate it for that young man because he was a great player, had a lot of D1 offers.
Oh, he did?
And it was sad to see. I always worry about our safety when I want to make sure that we play at 100% and then we get out of there with no injuries. But you play pretty serious. You come across the middle. For a receiver to come across the middle, that takes a little bit of I don't know. You got to have some grit to come across the middle. You have no fear of that.
No.
Not at all. So when you make the catch, I mean, I know you watch the ball to your hands, you make the catch, and then you try to get as much out of it as you can.
Yes, sir.
All right. Next time you take a big lick, I want you to do me a favor. All right. Look up in the press box. Just do that. Do that for me.
Yes, sir.
I know it's probably meant for Mom, but I'll take it. All right. Eric, you get to deliver big licks.
Oh, yeah.
So going from linebacker to defensive end this year, and you've been a linebacker for 2 years.
Yeah.
How's that been? How's that change been?
I've enjoyed it. You know, whenever I heard that I had changed positions, it was a little strange coming from a linebacker like that because I had never played D-line before. But I grew to love it.
Yeah.
And I actually like it a lot more now.
So preparing for a team like Southside, I mean, you watch the film, you guys kind of know what packages they have, what you need to do. How do you feel about Friday night?
I feel confident. I felt ready last week. You know, I'm ready to go out there right now.
Another duty that you have is long snapping, and that's extremely important. And I want to give you a tip on that too. I was a kicker too when I ended up going to college to play ball, and I had a really good long snapper. If he concentrated, I mean, he could zip it to me. You know, I had no issue, especially if they had 10 guys rushing and one guy deep. Even if I had my foot on the out of bounds line underneath the uprights, I never felt any anxiety or anything like that. But I used to buy his dinner every Sunday after a Saturday game, after all those good snaps. You might want to talk to the guys kicking.
I'm going to do that.
You get that deal worked out, you know, because you're responsible for their success. Any chatter this week from the other side of town? Have y'all been hearing anything going on?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Been a lot?
A lot.
All right. I'm going to tell y'all a quick story. You got time?
Yes, sir.
All right. Been a long time since I played at Northside, but I still have the same feeling. I start getting butterflies about 3 o'clock Friday afternoon. I'm going to have some big-time butterflies. All right.
Yes, sir.
About 3 weeks ago, I was at a local restaurant in the drive-thru, all right, and they had a young man out there that was taking orders. And he came up to my vehicle and he said, "Could I take your order?" And I said, "Yeah." Told him what I wanted. And he said, "Could I get a name with the order?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Buzz." He said, "You do the broadcast for Northside, don't you?" I said, "Yeah." And I said, "You play football?" He goes, "Yes, sir, I do." I said, "Where do you play?" He goes, "Southside." I said, "Okay." And he said, "Mr. Sawyer, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but we're going to beat y'all this year." Well, when he said that, God help me here. Don't let me say something that I regret. All right? Give me some strength. So I looked back up at him. I said, "Hey, I respect that. What do you play? What position do you play?" "Defensive back." I said, "You a starter?" He goes, "Yes, sir." And I said, "You know Ezra Phillips?" He goes, "Yeah." And I said, "You know Rashawn Clark?" "Yeah." "You know Isaac Wright?" "Yeah." "You know Cam Massey?" "Yeah." I said, "You know McLean Moody?" "Yes, sir." I said, "Have a good day." And I drove off. It's going to be a big night for them.
Between life, work, and family, sometimes the person that you need to take care of the most is you.
At Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness, you're never alone. Through our counseling, we can help you regain control of your emotions, mental health, and life. We provide both face-to-face and virtual therapy services. Whether it's for your child, family, or yourself, Fort Smith Therapy is here to help your true self shine through.
Schedule your appointment today with Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us, Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
At this time, please draw your attention to the track at the east end of the stadium. Now entering the stadium to present the game ball and officiate the coin toss for tonight's 58th rendition of the Battle of Rogers Avenue is none other than the namesake for this stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Jim Rowland. Coach Rowland has been an icon in our school system, community, and state for over 60 years. He began his career in Fort Smith Public Schools in 1963 as the head football and track coach at Darby. He was the head football coach here at Southside from 1970 through 1981. From 1982 until 1991, he was the assistant principal here at Southside. And from 1991 through 2016 was the athletic director for the Fort Smith Public Schools. He has been the recipient of multiple state and national awards, including the AAA State Award of Merit, Athletic Director of the Year in 1999 and 2000, the National Federation Citation in 2000, the Distinguished Service Award in 1998 and 2013, and the AAA Citation Award in 2014. Coach Rowland is a man of honor, character, and integrity, and has been a pillar not just in our school system, but to our entire community for over 6 decades. He was instrumental in orchestrating many of the upgrades in our current athletic facilities that our students and athletes enjoy today. Fort Smith athletic teams have racked up over 60 state championships on his watch. And he is widely recognized not only in Fort Smith, but in the state and region as one of the premier athletic directors around. Joining Coach Rowland on the field tonight will be current Fort Smith Activities Director, Michael Beaumont, and some of the coaches and players that he either hired, coached, or mentored over his long career in athletics and administration. This group is only a small part of the literally thousands of coaches and students whose lives have been impacted in his time in the Fort Smith Public Schools. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field, Coach Jim Rowland. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Coach Jim Rowland.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome
We'd also like
to
to
the Battle of
extend a
Rogers
special
Avenue.
thank you to
On
golf
behalf
cars
of Felix
Fort
Curry
Smith
and
for
his
supplying the
Northside
golf
Grizzlies,
cars
I'm
this
Buzz
evening
Sawyer,
to Coach Rowland.
alongside my broadcast team of David Little, Mike Fleur, and Jeff Ferris. And we welcome you inside Jim Rowland Stadium. We've had a few technical difficulties here, but we're working our way through it. Just had a great recognition of Jim Rowland. He was the athletic director for years. He was also the head football coach at Southside back when I was playing at Northside. And I've known Jim Rowland almost my entire life, and I don't know that there's a better human being. So it was so good to see him on the with, you know, Jim Rowland, and the guys sitting beside me, Jeff Ferris and David Little. I'm sure both those guys have stories about Coach Rowland, and not just stories, but great respect.
Yeah, Coach Rowland, you know, a lot of people don't know. I went to Southside and played for Coach Rowland my sophomore year. And great man, great mentor, great leader of men. And, you know, all this recognition that he's getting is well-deserved.
Yeah, it was good to see him. And a lot of guys that were on the field, like I said, they were either coaches that he hired or guys that played for him. Or against him. I don't know that you could go anywhere in the state of Arkansas and talk athletics and his name not coming up. All right, it is the Battle of Rogers Avenue. This streak for wins as far as Northside goes back to 2016. We're at 7 years and counting. Tonight will definitely be a contest. Both teams have good offenses. We don't know a lot about the defense yet. We're going to find out tonight. Went to the scrimmage that Northside had at Broken Arrow last Thursday, and really, guys, I came away feeling a lot better about the defense. Broken Arrow had a really good football team, good offense. They were able to move it early in the scrimmage, but it looked like Northside kind of got their footing and was able to do pretty good there towards the end of it.
You know, we're playing a lot of young guys on defense, Buzz.
Yeah.
I think we have, 4 or 5 sophomores starting. So it's time to grow up quick. You know, this is a very, very important game. And I expect our defensive staff to have the guys ready.
Well, guys, when we talk about starting lineups, we have a new addition to our broadcast, and I'm going to let Dylan go ahead and hit the button. We're going to give you our starting lineup.
Grizzly Sports Network presents your starting lineups. Offensive line. Left tackle, Mason Medlock. Left guard, Jaden O. At center, Aaron Torres. Right guard, Damian Lopez. Right tackle, Jordan Mosley. Receivers, H-back, Tavarius King. Wide receiver, Cam Massey. Wide receiver, Rashawn Clark. Wide receiver, Ezra Phillips. Wide receiver, Carter Techmeyer. Running back, Isaac Wright. Quarterback, McLean Moody. Your starting defensive line. Defensive end, Eric Brewer. Nose guard, Taylor Webster. Defensive end, Zion Bishop. Linebackers. Outside linebacker, Antoine Thomas. Inside linebacker, Devin Jones. Inside linebacker, Lucas Calderera. Outside linebacker, Larry Arnott. Secondary. Cornerback, Isaiah Ulmer. Strong safety, Jalen Chavez. Free safety, Travion Taylor. Cornerback, Max Chavez.
All right, welcome back. Just about time to get these teams on the field, waiting for both the Grizzlies and the Mavericks to come out and get this game started. We're getting lucky, I think, tonight. The weather, all indication was it was going to be brutal tonight as far as the temperature goes. And obviously, on a turf field, it just absorbs so much heat. But we had a storm come through, not a storm, but a lot of wind. The temperature dropped, got a lot of cloud cover around 4 o'clock. And so far it's held. I don't know what the temperature is. As soon as we're able to get Mike Fleur on the field, we're going to find out how he's feeling. He's down on the sideline. Mike, can you hear me? We don't have Mike. All right, well, maybe we'll catch him a little later. We've just had, I'm talking one problem after another. We've got another company that's doing a remote broadcast here. I don't know if that's affecting us or not, but hopefully we can get some of these bugs worked out. But it is the first game of the season. We're doing the best we can, and most importantly is we have a good football game that we're getting ready to watch. Sure would like to get off to a good start, guys. I have a feeling it's going to be a track meet.
Well, it's. I think it'll start out that way. You game plan to hit big plays early, but how the defenses adjust and get used to the speed of the game.
Yeah,
I think that'll be a big key.
These guys know each other. Hello.
Hey, Coach. Good to see you. All right, let's walk out here.
Are we live with Mike right now? Well, he's got his mic on. I don't know that he knows that. A lot of static.
Can you hear me now?
All right, there we go. Let's go downstairs to Mike Fleur.
Conditions, not all. There's a nice breeze. It's cooled off. I think it's lucky with the way.
I know Mike's going to stay out there for the coin toss as Ulmer, Ezra Phillips, Eric Brewer, and Medlock will come out for the Grizzlies. I wish we could get some sound here. Had a good video, just cannot get the audio worked out.
Coach Rowland, you do the honors for the coin toss, please.
All right, Coach Rowland will flip the coin.
Thank you very much. The Grizzlies have won the coin toss.
Grizzlies win the toss.
Yes.
The Mavericks are going to receive.
Did they continue the tradition of deferring?
Grizzlies is kicking to the clock.
Yeah, they're going to kick it, so they'll get the ball in the third quarter. All right, we're going to get defense tested right off the bat. Starting offense for the Southside Mavericks. George Harrell, Isaac Gregory, Cooper Anderson, Connor McCoy, Jace Jackson, Kobe Branham, Nick Arnold, Grayson York, Jackson Davis, Amari Tucker, and Carter Zimmerman. A lot of talent there, and I'll tell you one of the best things about Southside's offense, Coach Little, is their offensive line, and you got to know that Tad Stewart's excited about that.
Yeah, they've got a really, really big offensive line. Coach Stewart's very excited about this group of guys, probably one of the better groups he's had since he's been here at Southside.
And that's where it all starts.
Sure, yeah.
The offensive line, defensive line. You got to win in the trenches to get a W. And they've got some healthy boys, some big boys. Branham's a big kid.
Yeah.
He's like 6'5", 325, and he's mobile.
Yeah, and I saw him this summer, ran into him, and he is every bit as big in person as he looks on film. He's a giant young man.
All right, it is just about game time. As you know, that time was pushed back tonight due to the anticipation of the heat.
But Branham's not the only big one they got.
No, Cooper's a good-sized
they
kid.
got a lot of big guys. But, we've talked about this before, Buzz. Southside, in my time at Northside, they've always had a big one. They've always been big. So this is really nothing, this is nothing new for
normal
for us
for
to
them.
see. Yeah.
Carter Zimmerman will be their quarterback, 6'1", 170. I watched him in the combine. He's a talented young man, smart. He's not going to make a lot of mistakes. He's not going to beat himself. We're going to have to get a lot of penetration if we can, try to put some pressure on him. He's got some good athletes that he can throw it to. Jackson Davis, Grayson York, George Harrell, and Isaac Gregory. Gregory can play running back too, but you think you got the pass beat, then you got to watch out for Amari Tucker.
That's right. And on that note, Carter is a very mobile, very good running quarterback as well. So you got to respect his feet as well as his arm. And on top of that, he's a great young man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, the Zimmermans.
Good family.
And his brother Peyton plays on defense. Great young men, good family. Really, really have a lot of respect for them.
Defensive line, as you saw earlier, Eric Brewer. Now he's gone from linebacker to defensive end. Taylor Webster, Zion Bishop, but that's a great story with Zion Bishop. I've been watching this young man for years, and he's hung around, Coach, and he's hung around, and he's now a starter.
Yeah.
And he is so excited to be a part of this program, and he was at the coach's show Tuesday night, just grinning from ear to ear. He's excited about the game, and I sure hope he has a good one because he has paid his dues.
He sure has. You pull for guys like that.
Yeah.
Started out as a sophomore, was a little unsure of himself. Probably some maturity issues,
Yeah.
but they
high
grow
school
up.
kids,
They grow up. Now he's a senior, and it's his turn, and I hope he makes the best of it.
Max Chavez plays cornerback. He's a sophomore. He'll tee it up for the Grizzlies. Our linebackers are Antoine Thomas. You remember Antoine from last year. He started as a freshman in the secondary. Now he's moved to outside linebacker. He's got some speed, and he likes to hit. Devin Jones, inside linebacker. Lucas Calderera, who is a great ball player, had an injury last year. He'll be an inside linebacker. And Larry Arnaud, who went from the secondary to outside linebacker. And we are underway. That will be fielded at the 14-yard line. He looks for a gap. Still on his feet. That was Isaac Gregory. Now, he's a dangerous young man.
Yeah. He's got
gonna,
a lot of speed.
He does. He's going to get the ball in his hands as much as they can get it to him.
Ball is marked at the 34-yard line.
Our secondary is Zy Ulmer, Jalen Chavez, Traven Taylor, and Max Chavez. All right, 1st and 10 at the 34. Zimmerman in the gun. He'll send a man in motion. That's Grayson York. He'll hand it to Tucker. Tucker stutters. Now he's going to find some room. That's a first down. He's tackled at midfield, over midfield to the 49-yard line of the Grizzlies. Amari Tucker, 5'7", 170. He's dangerous. Last year, right before the game, he got hurt, ended up being out for the season.
Yeah, he was fielding punts in pregame and tore something up.
All right, 1st and 10. Zimmerman out of the pistol. Hands it off. That's Gregory. So Webster's helmet comes off. He'll probably have to go out for a play, and he does. So a pickup of 7, 2nd down and 3. 2 backs in the backfield. That's Tucker and Gregory. He was going to give it to Gregory, but the referee will stop play.
Yeah, I think we called timeout.
We did. We're trying to get a man on the field, I believe, but it is a timeout. So we'll take one with them. Stay with us. We'll be back for more Grizzly football right after this.
Between life, work, and family, sometimes the person that you need to take care of the most is you.
At Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness, you're never alone. Through our counseling, we can help you regain control of your emotions, mental health, and life. We provide both face-to-face and virtual therapy services. Whether it's for your child, family, or yourself, Fort Smith Therapy is here to help your true self shine through.
Schedule your appointment today with Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness.
The rest of the Grizzly football season is brought to you by Fort Smith Therapy. 2nd down and 3. Zimmerman will send trips to the left side. That is the wide side of the field. He's got 1 back in the backfield, and that is Tucker. Now he'll send Gregory in motion. Gives it to Tucker. Tucker makes a man miss, and he's got some room, and it's off to the races. He'll be in the end zone. Nobody's going to be able to catch him. So that was quick. So the thing you got to do now is answer, because this could be a track meet.
Well, they did it all on the ground as well.
Now you see the skill of Amari Tucker. Made a man miss at the line of scrimmage, and once he got into the secondary, there was really nobody had the speed to catch him. Now York will come in to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. So after 1 minute and 3 seconds, it's the Mavericks 7 and the Grizzlies 0. We'll take a break and come back with the kickoff. Stay with us. Isaac Wright, Cam Massey, and Ezra Phillips will be deep. Grayson York will tee it up. The ball is airborne. It's going to go to Ezra Phillips at the 3. Ezra at the 10, the 15. Shakes a couple of men, still on his feet. Great job by Ezra Phillips, and he powers his way over the 25-yard line to the 27. Great job by Ezra Phillips. One of the toughest young men you'll see. He's a receiver, takes a lot of licks, and I told him in the coaches show, every time he takes a lick, man, I shiver a little bit, and I said, when you take a big one, would you do me a favor? Give me the I'm okay sign, look up in the press box, and let Buzz know that you're okay. Techmeyer will split wide to the right side. McLean Moody takes the snap. He'll go left. Moody can run, but he'll have to go out of bounds after a pickup of 1, maybe 2. Now Moody's 6'6". He'll remind you a lot of Matt Jones. He runs he's a 4.4 40, and he's going to get it into the 4.3s. He's just a junior. But if he gets loose, I don't know that there's anybody that can catch him.
Yeah, he's very, very talented.
Moody.
Arkansas baseball commit.
That's Isaac Wright. Isaac jumps over Ezra Phillips as Ezra's helmet comes off. He'll get to the 34-yard line. So Ezra will have to check out. And a player that you need to keep your eye on, Tavarius King comes in. He's an H-back. He can play any receiver on the field. He can also be a running back. He looks like Earl Campbell, but he runs like Walter Payton.
He's got the best hands on the team.
Pass complete. That's Cam Massey for a first down at the 40-yard line. Nice patience from McLean Moody. Stepped up into the pocket and just delivered a rocket to Cam Massey. Cam, who has great hands, pulls it down for the first down. Ezra back in the ball game now. He'll be split to the right side along with, Rashawn Clark and Carter Techmeyer. Gives it to, no, he keeps it. That's McLean. McLean still on his feet to the 45. Had a little collision with his running back in the backfield, but McLean did a good job to pick up 5 yards. Second down and 5 now.
You know, Buzz, I look out there at the offensive line. There's only one returning starter from last year.
Yes.
That's Mason Medlock.
Yeah.
2 starters, returning starters, had injuries in the summer.
Moody drops back, throws. Another catch by Cam Massey. What a great catch there to get another first down. Defensive back had fallen down. Massey had to go up and, pretty much tightrope it to stay in bounds. What a great job by Cam Massey. The flag on the play, though. And that's going to go against Northside. Let's see what the call is. So that'll move it back to the 40-yard line.
Is that a lineman downfield?
Yeah, second down and 10. McLean will go empty, trips to the right side, twins to the left. Another flag. So the Grizzlies will back it up 5 more. Second down and 15. Techmeyer split wide to the right, trips to the left side. Moody drops back, looks left, nobody there. Now he throws it. Cam Massey gets back over the 40 to the 41-yard line.
You know, they had a tunnel screen set up, and one of the Southside defenders kind of blew it up. So Moody kind of bought him a little bit of time, and luckily we got some positive yardage out of it.
Big down here, 3rd and 8 for the Bears. McLean with Isaac Wright in the backfield. He'll roll right. Feeling some pressure. They have to throw it, and it is incomplete. That's going to bring up a 4th down. That's going to bring in Elijah Rogers, sophomore, play some wide receiver, but he'll be the punter. Grayson York will drop deep. Eric Brewer will be the long snapper. Jeff, I'm really impressed with Eric Brewer. He kind of reminds me of you. We talked about you in the coaches show and how important it is for a long snapper to deliver that strike every time.
Has he run to anybody's career yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. All right.
It's a wobbly spiral that will hit and roll. Great job. York decides to just let it roll. It gets to the 10-yard line, inside the 10, down to the 9. So Elijah Rogers with a spiral when it hits, and you could tell it was going to get a Northside roll by the way it was flying.
Yeah, it didn't turn over.
No,
so
exactly.
You knew it was going to get a good roll.
That's like that top spin hook you hit, Coach. You still hitting that hook?
No, I kind of got it straightened out a little
All
bit.
right. All right, Zimmerman and company back on the field for their second possession, have a 7-0 lead. Scored with 1 minute and 3 seconds gone off the clock in their first possession. Zimmerman will send a man in motion. That's Gregory. Hands it to Tucker. Tucker just fights his way across the 20 to the 23. Now we're getting some opportunities there at the line of scrimmage, but he's just slipping off of them.
Yeah, we got to make tackles. That's the bottom line.
Ball is marked at the Southside 22-yard line. First down, Southside.
So Southside with great success on the ground, whether it's Gregory or Tucker. Fakes it now, he's going to throw it. It's complete right over the middle to York. York over midfield to the 49 for another first down. A run will set up that throw every time.
That's right.
First and 10 from midfield.
First down, Southside.
Tucker will get a break. Jaden Webb checks in. He's a junior, plays wide receiver. Gregory will be in the backfield with Zimmerman. He'll send Webb in motion. The give is to Gregory. Gregory still on his feet over midfield to the 47-yard line.
Tackled by hosts of Grizzlies.
Northside just needs to get into that groove, guys. Needs to get a stop and try to get some defensive confidence.
The Northside 46-yard line.
Second down and 6. Zimmerman looks to the sideline to get his play. He'll have twins to the left side. Twins to the right, one back in the backfield. He'll keep it. Boy, Zimmerman got hit by Omer. And I tell you what, if there's a guy on the field that I wouldn't want to get hit by, it's Zai Omer.
Yeah, he's
a headhunter.
He is, and he had a couple in the scrimmage over at Broken Arrow.
Boy, he did.
A couple really good hits. He's a
did.
physical player.
3rd and 2, and I'm sure they're in 4-down territory here. Ball at the 42-yard line.
Yeah,
Tucker.
With those linemen, I would say so.
Tucker back in the ball game. He'll be in the backfield with Zimmerman. Trips to the left. Gregory goes in motion. High snap, but Tucker gets it. Nice play there.
Lost
who's that? Calderera. Lucas Calderera with a big stop. Going to lose a little bit, so it will be 4th down and a long 2. Webb comes in. Amari Tucker comes out. Big play here for the Grizzlies. Zimmerman claps, tries to draw him offside. It's not there. Good job. Good discipline by the defensive line. Gregory in the backfield with Zimmerman. High snap over his head. He's going to have to just get on the ground, but it's Northside ball no matter what. All right, Northside, that's what you had to do.
That's right.
To get a stop there, you got great field position now. You got to do something with it.
Buzz, Southside's center's been snapping it high the whole time. That one just went a little too high.
The defense stiffened their back a little bit then, and good job by Zy Ulmer and a host of Grizzlies on that third down to force that fourth down. And you knew it was four down territory. Coach, like you said, that big offensive line and as much success that they've had, you know, getting 6, 8, 9 yards a carry. It wasn't to be then, so the Grizzlies will have it 1st and 10, 5:11 left in the first quarter. And this game is brought to you by Fort Smith Therapy.
Southside Mavericks baseball team.
Counseling services for individuals, couples, and children.
Concession stand underneath the
Company's been in business for a long time. They are 24-8 South 51st Court.
underneath the east side of the stand.
Coach, what's the game plan here? Jeff, what do you see? I mean, you know, they had some success throwing it.
If I was Southside with that big of an offensive line and where they're controlling the line of scrimmage right now, I'd just run the ball.
If you were Northside or Southside?
Yeah, no, until I was Southside, because that can set up your play action passes as good as your running game's been going. You can set up your play action passes with that. I think they should just run the ball. They have to throw it.
The gives to Isaac Wright. Isaac across
Isaac
midfield.
Wright on the carry. On the tackle for
Isaac with a lot of talent. He can play receiver. He can be your running back. A lot of versatile players for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, Isaac's, you know, he's a two-way guy. He can catch it out of the backfield. Very talented. We need to get something going here.
A loss of a yard there. 2nd down and 11. When he tries to draw him off sides, nothing there. Steps up, throws, complete. Ezra Phillips. Wow, it's Rashawn Clark. Check that. Rashawn down inside the 15. Looked like number 3 to me, but that was Rashawn Clark. Nice job by McLean to have some patience, find his open man.
Rashawn's another one of those, Buzz, that's, you know, bided his time, and this is his opportunity to, you know, hopefully take advantage of it.
Senior wide receiver. Ball at the 14, 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies. Various King will line up in the backfield. McLean out of the pistol, but gives to Isaac. Isaac, left side, can he get around the corner? Cuts up inside the 10.
Isaac Wright on the carry.
They'll probably mark it at the 9-yard line. Good job by Isaac Wright.
Went with a little bunch set there to the left and just outnumbered him. Allowed Isaac to get the edge.
All right, 2nd down and 5. Ezra out of the Wildcat. He keeps it. Ezra is taken down at the 8-yard line. I watched him run some of this Wildcat formation practices earlier this summer, and Ezra, I talked to him about it. Ezra just likes to touch the football.
Well, Ezra's a gamer, you know.
He is that.
He's tough as they come.
Third down and 4. Ball at the 8-yard line. Isaac in the backfield. McLean will send a man in motion. That's Cam Massey. Fakes it to Cam, throws it. The pass is complete. That is Isaac Wright. Touchdown, Northside. What a pass by McLean Moody. You got to throw it and just trust your receiver's going to be there.
Well, I'm assuming that our offensive staff assumed that Southside would be in man.
Yeah.
We brought the guy across and left the whole left side of the offense wide open.
Can we get a replay of that? Let's see if we can get a replay, and they've got a downed player, Southside does. You watch McLean just throws it to a place. Isaac was there, took a lick after he caught it, still got into the end zone. Great job by Isaac Wright and McLean Moody as we have a player from Southside down, and so we will take a break and come back as they attend to him.
REP is your trusted source when it's time for you to sell your business, or if you are looking to acquire one. We offer a variety of services that help prepare your business for sale, and we also counsel and advise you every step of the way. We take pride in our experience, market knowledge, and integrity. You can be assured your business is in the right hands. Resolution Equity Partners, partnering with you now, preparing for the future.
Consumer notice. Interest rates are at a 22-year high. To gauge the demand for lower rates, or Chevrolet of Fort Smith is holding a great percent event. 1.9% financing for 60 months on select models is in effect. New 2023 Silverado 1500, new 2023 Equinox, new 2023 Trailblazers. 1.9% financing. Plus, get over $3,000 in or extra value.
All right, we're back for the extra point from Chavez. The snap is, it is blocked. Snap was there. Boy, they just came out. I mean, there was nothing there to stop them. As the kick is blocked, so it is 7-6. That could be crucial in the fourth quarter if this game continues to go as it is. It was a good snap. Looked like McLean got it down good. Jeff, what do you think?
Like you said, it was a good snap, good hold, just a leak in the line somewhere, and they got to get that fixed too. And I think it's going to be some good momentum for Northside here. They needed that turnover on defense. Yeah. Their defense was kind of bent a little bit, I guess, and they needed a big play, and they got it. And like Coach Little said, that Southside's center apparently on that second series they had was having some trouble getting his snaps down. And he didn't have any on that first series.
That second series was a little troublesome for him.
For some reason. You don't know what that is. That might be a mental thing. I don't know is Northside lined up in an odd front or a –
we're odd
they're an odd front. So that nose guard might have given him a little bit more trouble than he thought he was going to. But you never know.
Well, that was Kettrick Carter for the Mavericks that was down. He was able to get off the field under his own power, which was good to see. Chavez's kick, that goes to Gregory at the 8. Gregory, a dangerous runner, still on his feet. Well, Sean Granados. Sean, who played quarterback last year, is he just made the tackle then, or stopped or slowed Gregory down. But he is playing outside linebacker this year.
Yeah, he's moved over to the defensive side. What we offensive coaches call the dark side, Buzz. But he moved over to defense. May see him getting some playing time today. We're not for sure.
Line of scrimmage is the 33. Gregory in the backfield with Zimmerman. High again. Hands it to Gregory, and he is snuffed at the line of scrimmage. But, guys, I see what you're talking about there. Jace Jackson is the center. He is a senior. So Gregory will stay in at running back. They have him listed as a slot receiver, but they just like to get the ball in his hands.
That's right.
Second down and 9. Ball is incomplete, thrown over the head of Grayson York. Well, we bring up a third down and 9.
And Buzz, we knew that you'd be using Gregory in the backfield as well.
Yeah.
He's
just too talented.
Very talented. Different ways of getting the ball in his hands. I think the Northside coaches anticipated them moving him around to different spots.
Jaden Webb checks out. Mari Tucker now will come back in. And Gregory will go into the slot on the wide side of the field. No movement there. You think in the first game of the year you're going to get some of those. But so far both teams have been disciplined as Zimmerman wants to throw and he just gets it off before Calderera was there. It's incomplete. That'll bring up a 4th down and 9. Great job by the Grizzlies, and that'll force a punt. So this will be the first punt tonight for the Mavericks. So Zy Ulmer will drop back, and Coach Little and Coach Ferris, this guy reminds me of the Maffei brothers, the way he returns punts. He's pretty fearless.
Well, we just, what you want is to catch the ball. Whether he gets any return or not, just field it cleanly.
Yeah,
that's it.
He'll drop back to his 29-yard line. Good snap. That's York with a nice kick. And Ulmer will take it on the bounce. Makes a man. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whistle is blown. Did his knee hit the ground?
Well, he signaled for a fair catch. I'm surprised there's not a flag, because he signaled for a fair catch and then took off with it.
I'd like to have seen that return. Ulmer made a man miss, but Northside has it at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10, down 7-6. So what started out as Southside being able to move the ball at will have been snuffed out their last 2 possessions.
Well, a lot of times defenses, it takes them a little bit to get to the flow.
And that's what they did against Broken Arrow. That's Cam Massey. Cam tries to make a man miss, goes out of bounds, a pickup of 8, 2nd down and 2. Cam with sure hands, and tell you what, he's exciting to watch. Comes from a big-time athletic family. His dad was a great player. Spyro went on to Oklahoma State. He has a big brother, Ty Massey, who was one of the best running backs you'll see. He had 1,200 yards for the Grizzlies his senior year. Ezra Phillips hit right as he was trying to make a reception there, and it knocked out of his hands. 3rd down and 1. Need to get the first here.
Talking about Cam's brother Ty, I coached offensive line, and I always told the lineman, he doesn't need much.
Just give him a little.
Give him a little.
All right.
And him and Sunquist Church, both 1,000-yard rushers a couple years ago.
1,200, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fun to coach that group.
Big down here, the Grizzlies with a 3rd and 1. The give is to Isaac. Isaac shakes, left side, spins, 1st down over the 40 to the 41.
I really like how he set that up. He made it look like it was an inside run and then bounced it. That's what we call the wide zone. You try to set it up and then take what they give you.
I don't want to just talk about the men's side of the Massey family. Hannah, Ty and Cam's mother, she's responsible for getting those kids. And there's a tunnel screen to Cam, and he's not going to get anything out of that. They were ready for that. So that'll be a loss of a couple, bring up 2nd down. But Hannah, I remember her having Ty and Cam in the gym years ago, and how much she was helping them with their agility and different things in the gym. So you got to give her a lot of credit too. McLean wants to throw, sidearm, incomplete, would have been a 1st down. That'll bring up a 3rd. That was Carter Techmeyer. Thought he had it. Did for a second. Just fell to the turf for an incompletion. 3rd down and 12. Pass interference
on the offense. You don't hear that very often.
All the way back to the 23-yard line.
Makes it 2nd down, 27.
What do you have for 2nd and 27?
Well, you just try to get some positive yards to get 3rd down manageable.
McLean still mobile here. Now he's just going to tuck it and run and try to get what he can out of it. That scares everybody that has a Northside shirt on or is a Northside fan when McLean Moody takes off like that. Could have gone out of bounds, Coach, and he just tried to get a few more.
And he did.
He sure did. McLean Moody is one heck of an athlete. 3rd down, 14. Ball to 31-yard line. Isaac in the backfield with McLean. Twins to the left side. 2 into the boundary. McLean steps up into the pocket. Looks, going to have to throw it. Intended for Clark, incomplete. That'll bring up a 4th down. Almost had him.
He was open.
Yeah, he was.
The throw was just a little low.
Elijah Rogers will come in to punt this away. York will drop back. We'd like to see a replay of what Rogers did the last time, all the way down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. York will set up at the 24. Eric Brewer, the long snapper. Good snap. Another one of those spirals that will roll, and it will go out of bounds at the 23-yard line. I'll take that.
Sure. Punter rolls out of bounds will be marked at the 23-yard line for Southside. They take over 1st and 10.
So if you're just joining us, the Mavericks took the opening kickoff, scored in 1 minute and 3 seconds. And Amari Tucker got into the secondary, and there wasn't anybody that was going to catch him. Kicked the extra point, made it 7-0. The Grizzlies were able to punch it in with a pass from McLean Moody to Isaac Wright. Extra point was blocked and makes the score 7-6. Gregory up the middle over the 25 to the 27-yard line.
Tackle made by number 42, Tavion Perry. Gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. That is the end.
That's going to end the first quarter. So we're going to take a quick break and come back with some Jeff Ferris stats right after this. Stay with us.
Family, it's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Welcome back to Jim Rowland Stadium. At the end of 1, it is 7-6. Let's see if Jeff is giving us some stats here.
I
think
think
give him some light.
Yeah, I think so. I appreciate that light too, man. You know, I guess I'm asking the wrong person when I said let there be light. I should have been saying it to you. But anyway, for Northside, they had 4 first downs. Passing, they were 5 out of 6 for 77 yards with 1 touchdown. Rushing yards, they had 7 rushes for 32 yards. Total yards, 109, no turnovers. And this is what hurt the Grizzlies, 3 penalties for 25 yards. Southside had 5 first downs, passing yards 1 for 20, rushing yards 8 for 82, 90 yards total, and 1 turnover.
All right, back to action. Almost picked off there. As we have flipped sides of the field. Joining us now, if you live in Fort Smith and you don't know Dr. Rappaport, you better check around. Welcome, Doc. How are you doing?
Thank you, Buzz. I'm doing great. Feeling fine. Those who do know me know that I had open heart surgery in February, and I'm doing well.
Coming up all these stairs to get to the broadcast booth, you got to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, and no problems. I was a little concerned about that, looking for the elevator, but...
All right, we've got a 3rd and 7. York goes in motion as the referee will stop play. Timeout for the Mavericks. Uh-oh. Who's snuck up in here behind me? It is the Dapper, the one and only.
He is Dapper.
Always, man. What is that? What is that?
A T-shirt.
Say? Oh, that's good. I don't get any of these.
You would not wear the dual logo.
Oh, no. Yeah. You know, you're just like the mayor.
Oh, my goodness.
I couldn't get a commitment out of him either. Saw him at Coach Fleur's booth down at the Farmers Market, and I said, can I get a name in on the Grizzlies? And he said, well, who do they play? I said, Mavericks. He goes, yeah, I'll get with you on that. So, pretty good politician. Yeah. Coach, hang on with us.
Well, Buzz, this looks like a pretty darn good ball game.
Yeah, it's slowed down a little bit. I think both teams kind of got used to the offense of the other team. It's going to be a 3rd down and 7 now as we just get into the second quarter.
Yep.
But as the Rap knows, he did some play-by-play years ago. Did it for the Grizzlies, and we appreciate having him in here tonight. Big play here for the Bears. York will go in motion. Zimmerman gets the snap. He drops back, looks right side. It is incomplete as the helmet was knocked off of Gregory. He wants an interference, but that was Chavez in coverage there. No flag, so that's going to bring a 4th down, and York will have to drop back and punt it.
Boy, that was good timing on the part of the defensive back from Northside.
One of the twins.
He timed it right on the money.
That was Max Chavez, just a sophomore. So that will be a 4th down and 7, and Zy Ulmer will drop back to around his 40 as York will try to punt this one away. They're waiting on Webb to get set. He is set now. There's the snap. Bobbles it a little bit, but he gets off a decent punt. It's wobbly, fair catch from Ulmer. He makes a successful fair catch. The Grizzlies will have it at the 36-yard line, 1st and 10. So great job by the Grizzlies the last 3 possessions.
Yeah, that was a 3 and out right there. That is huge. And they have good field position. I think this is the best field position that the Grizzlies have started with since the opening kickoff. So this is real important for them. They need to put together a good drive here for about 3 or 4 or 5 minutes and run about 8 to 10 plays and score from here. And they need to score a touchdown since they missed that extra point. A touchdown here would be huge for the Grizzlies, and they can do it. They've got a little momentum going now. They need to keep that up.
All right, McLean Moody out of the pistol. Looks right. He's going to be snubbed. It looks like he'll lose a couple yards there, so that'll bring up a 2nd down and either 11 or 12. Ball on the right hash. Ezra will go into the boundary. He'll be on the right side with Techmeyer. Cam Massey split wide to the left. Clark in the slot on the wide side of the field. One back in the backfield. McLean drops back, wants to throw again, rolls right. He can throw on the run. He throws deep. That's going to be an interference right there. And it looked like it was intended for Techmeyer. If I can see that far away. He's on the far side of the field. But a great job by Moody to see him. Techmeyer got open, and Moody was on the run, and he can throw on the run. So 1st and 10 for the Bears now.
Now that's a 15-yard penalty, correct?
Yeah. Okay. That is correct. Well, I wish it was a spot foul.
That would be, that'd be great.
And, really, the defensive back for the Mavericks, that's what do? You just got beat. That's a touchdown if you don't interfere.
So that's a good play by him to, if you pull it down.
Now you lose 15 instead of a touchdown. Moody keeps it, bounces to the right side. Still on his feet over the 40-yard line. That should be enough for a 1st down.
Buzz, can you believe my first Northside Southside game, official game as a high school, was in 1965?
You're not that old.
Yeah, I guess I am. I was 15 years old and going to Southside.
You went there for 5 years.
Went
now,
for 5 years.
You were telling me earlier.
Yeah, that's right. It was a junior, senior high. You're exactly right.
2nd down from Moody over the middle, almost intercepted. We are very, very fortunate then as Evan Shelby, the senior linebacker, had it in his hands. There's a flag on the turf. Let's see what that's all about.
Buzz, that came out right when the ball was almost intercepted.
Let's see what the call is.
Illegal formation, offense, penalty.
Grizzlies have to back up 5. So it'll be 2nd down and 7 now. And what I thought was going to be a track meet has turned into a defensive ball game.
looks like both defenses and defensive staffs have gotten things
Yeah.
figured out and come to play.
You got Christian Morgan, who is heads up on Cam Massey. A little swing pass out to Isaac Wright, makes two men miss. Isaac, who's having a great game tonight, scored the touchdown in the first quarter on the pass from McLean Moody. Gets the first down there.
Buzz, when I was at Southside, Northside Grizzlies were a juggernaut.
Oh, they were.
They could not be beat by Southside or anyone else.
You know, think about it. They just didn't win. They beat people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
They sure did.
Right, goes in motion. Moody keeps it.
Moody on the keeper. On the tackle once again for the Mavericks, number 52, Evan Shelby. Ball moves down to the 36-yard line. Gain of 2.
Second down and 8.
Yeah, Northside wasn't winning conference championships. They were winning state championships when we were there.
Would like to get back to that.
Wouldn't that be something?
Isaac Wright up the middle. Isaac still on his feet. Isaac inside the 20 to the 15. Another first down for the Bears. Isaac Wright, who is a very impressive runner. I really enjoyed what I saw at Broken Arrow. I was expecting to see Northside throw, 7 out of 8 plays, but they got to where they were running it and picking up, doing a lot of zone read. There's the pass. That's Clark. Clark inside the 10. Massey there to try to help him.
Tackle made by number 41 for the Mavericks, Miles Selby.
The thing I'm really happy about is as quick as the Mavericks scored, the Grizzlies didn't get down. No panic.
You know, that last run, was it Wright that had that last big run? Let's go back to what Coach Little said. If you tell that offensive line he don't need much space.
That's
just
a
hold
little.
your blocks for a little bit and he'll be
Moody
gone.
looks left side. That's Massey. Massey's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Northside. No flags on the ground. 12-7 is the score as we'll await the extra point. I wonder if they'll go for 2. We'll see here shortly.
That would be Mr. Moody's second touchdown pass of the night.
Let's get a replay of that after the extra point, Dylan. And they are going to go for 2. Moody looks to the sideline to get his play. Isaac will be in the backfield with him. Ezra in the slot to the right side. Techmeyer wide to the right. Cam and King split to the left side. They're going to send Cam in motion. He gets a lot of attention. Moody rolls right, throws, complete. Extra point is good for 2.
Pass is complete. 2-point conversion is good. 9:43 left.
All right, can we get a replay of that touchdown?
Northside 14, Southside 7.
Oh, a nice block there to set Cam free. There, Cam just needs a little bit. All right, the Bears up 14-7 now after a successful 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it wasn't until 1977, after Southside opened in 63 before the Rebels, at the time, excuse me.
That's all I knew them as. That's all I knew them as was Rebels.
I'm sorry, but what is now the Mavericks beat Northside for the first time, 15-8. The year before, they were tied 7-up, but to me, the biggest game was in 1988, the state championship game.
Well, I'm going to have to say the biggest game was in 1974. 24-7.
Yeah.
Big time underdogs. That was the year Northside had never lost before, and that was the year they were going to win. All right. Gregory and Tucker back. There's the kick. It goes to Gregory. Will take it at the 14. Oh, he is, man, just an exciting runner over the 30 to the 33-yard line. First and 10 now for the Mavs with 9:37 left in the first half.
Yeah, what is it now, Buzz? Northside has won,
7 in a row.
7 in a row?
Yeah. 7 in a row. Back in 1974 when they were counting the money, Ira Harris put a lid on it. Beat them 24-7. Ricky Aiken was the quarterback.
Yeah. Well, I was in dental school in 1974, so I didn't see the game.
Tucker gets the call over the 40 to the 41. I think that Southside's really just trying now to get back to the basics. What they had success with in that first possession, that big offensive line, and just get a hole and let Tucker, boy, he slips a man there and is going to get a first down out of it. We had him in the backfield. So he'll be close to midfield for a first down.
Tackle made by number 21, Abram Dodson. Ball marked in midfield. First down, Southside.
Timeout, Grizzlies.
All right, the Bears are going to talk about it. We're going to take a break. Stay with us. We'll be back with more Grizzly football after this.
Whether it's record temperatures or below freezing, Ted's is here to keep you comfortable all year long. We've been in business for over 55 years, and we love serving our community. Call today and schedule your seasonal checkup so you're always prepared for what's around the corner. Ted's Air Conditioning and Heating, always ready to help. Tell us you saw Duke and save 10%.
14-7 is the score, but the Mavericks are on the move. First and 10 at midfield. Both teams with a lot of good athletes. Bears were down 7-0 quick. Scored, had the extra point blocked. And were able to get another touchdown and 2-point conversion to make it 14-7. Zimmerman with two backs in the backfield. He'll give it to Tucker. Tucker upended. Check that. That was Gregory. Gregory will get a couple of yards.
Came down to the Grizzly 48-yard line, second down and 8.
Yeah, the first 2 years, Buzz, Southside played Northside's JV team in 63 and 64, and the first official game was 1965.
Back a few years.
Yep.
Second down and 8. Zimmerman gets the snap. And it looks like
Isaac Gregory once again the ball carrier, down to the 45-yard line.
looked like a helmet came off, and
third down and 5 for Southside.
he'll have to come off. That was Connor McCoy. He'll have to check out for a play. Third down and 5 now for the Mavericks.
Big down for the defense. They need to get off the field right here.
One back in the backfield. Gregory goes in motion. He'll flip. Oh, the ball is on the ground, and it will be picked up.
Fumble on the play.
Well, I guess Zimmerman got it back, but that's going to bring up a fourth down and long, so they'll have to punt it away. Second time on the third down that the Mavericks have had a blown play. One time the snap was over the quarterback's head, and then a bad pitch there, so the Grizzlies will send Ulmer back to return this punt as Grayson York will kick it away. So really the only, now there's been a couple of penalties against Northside, but the only mistakes as far as fundamentals, and that punt is on the way. Ulmer will signal fair catch. Safely into his arms at the 21-yard line, so the Bears will have to go 79 to get some more points on the board. Got 7 minutes and 12 seconds left in the first half. You don't want to leave at halftime. We're going to have Coach Hankins come up, baseball coach at Northside, talk about the baseball tournament that he's got coming up in a few weeks. I played in it last year and just had a blast. Now, I'm trying to get Coach Little and Coach Fuller to play in it, and they're always traveling. They're retired. They don't have anything better to do.
Buzz, is that baseball? Real
baseball?
Hardball? You play hardball?
Not me. Moody, give to Isaac. Isaac at 25. He'll pick up a couple. Coach Hankins, who's done a great job for the Grizzlies, does a really cool fundraiser with that golf tournament. And Jeff, you and I played in it last year, and
yeah, that was a good time.
That
I
was
had
a lot
great
of fun.
time. Yeah.
Second down and 8. Massey looks from McLean, still on his feet, throws it complete. That was Isaac Wright with the catch. It'll be a little bit short of first down. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. We had Massey one-on-one.
Buzz, both these quarterbacks have pretty good arms, it looks to me like.
Yeah, McLean Moody he throws a 92-mile-an-hour fastball in baseball, and he can sure wing it. And he will pick up the first down here. So we'll continue the drive.
Out to the 35-yard line will be a first down for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, McLean's he's got a lot of options for his future. He's already committed to play baseball for the Razorbacks, but he's got so many skills. I mean, he's got a vertical jump of 36. Wow. Runs a 4.4 right now. He'll be faster than that. He'll get into 4.3s before his career at Northside's over. And he's got a cannon for an arm. 1st and 10. Fakes it to Isaac. Makes another man miss. He throws complete. That's Ezra Phillips with a great catch for another first down. Now you watch McLean Moody is definitely a field general, guys. He's got a lot of check downs, and his primary receiver was not open. He rolled to the right side, found Ezra Phillips for a first down.
He put some touch on the ball too, Buzz. He didn't wing that in there.
Yeah, and that's the thing about a guy that has a real strong arm. You got to be careful with him. I mean, you can definitely throw a pass that your receiver has a hard time handling, but you're right, that was soft. Ezra hauled it in for the first. Oh, man, and he is hammered. Yeah, that was John Parkinson, defensive line. Senior for the Mavericks, and boy, he's a talented athlete. That's a guy that you got to watch.
Wasn't much he could do on that play.
2nd down and 16. No, McLean had nowhere to go then. Ball on the right hash. Clark and Massey split wide to the left. We have some movement on the line. We'll have to back it up 5. That was Costello that moved. Second down and 21, I believe. Now Ezra will flip sides. He'll go to the wide side of the field along with Clark and Massey. Techmeyer will be into the boundary by himself. Isaac Reichen in the backfield with McLean Moody. McLean will screen pass there. It's complete. Isaac.
Moody's pass complete to number 6, Isaac Wright.
Not much gain there.
For the Mavericks, Ethan Dunn.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and long.
I think the Mavs kind of sniffed that one out, don't you, Buzz? They kind of were looking for that.
Yeah, that one and John Parkinson's big sack.
Yeah,
really put the Grizzlies in a situation here. 3rd and 25. McLean runs for his life. Tells Clark to go. Now he throws it across the middle. That's Massey. That's complete. Across midfield to the 45. They're going to say it's incomplete. There's a flag on the ground. It's back at the 41-yard line. McLean, what a great job scrambling. Tried to get Clark to go deep. Found Massey in the middle. Let's see how they sort this out.
Can you believe, Buzz, this is game 63 in the series between these two schools.
Golly, it's been a lot of, what a rivalry it has been.
I mean to tell you.
That's going to bring up a 4th down. Ineligible receiver, loss of down.
Well, when you get one scrambling around like that, that's bound to happen sooner or later.
Rogers will drop back, punt this one away. And York will go deep. He'll drop back to his own 29. Good snap. Kicks away, low spiral, and York's going to go ahead and take it. And he'll be dropped at the 38. So the Mavs with decent field position here. 3:39 left in the second quarter.
We're now in the timeout, the Heat timeout.
All right, we're going to take a Heat timeout. I'm going to have to get David Little back in. We'll take a break. Stay with us. More Grizzly football.
Sawyer's is about more than sunrooms, patios, and home improvement. For over 30 years, we've been about people, about our community, about you. We make quality products affordable so you can focus on making memories with those who matter most. We bring our passion for great craftsmanship and take pride in the work we do so you can count on it lasting a lifetime. Give us a call today and see the difference we can make for you.
Roll into Midas this summer for $100 off a set of new tires. Unlike most other tire shops, Midas will make sure your new tires last their longest with precision balancing and alignment. For $100 off new tires, request your appointment today at Midas.com. Brake with confidence. Thanks to the Midas Golden Guarantee. Parts guaranteed for as long as you own your car. Right now, save $80 on brake service. Request your appointment today at Midas.com.
All right, welcome back to action. 1st and 10 for the Mavs at the 38. They're down 14-7. AD, Michael Beaumont, the dapper Michael Beaumont. Here goes Gregory. I don't know who is a more exciting runner, Tucker or Gregory. But Coach Beaumont has come in, got the headset on, and I just want to say what a great job of honoring Coach Rowland.
It was a great moment, I thought, to start the game. And I know that we do helicopters and parachutes, but that may have been the best one yet.
Yeah. Just anybody that knows him knows that there's probably not a better human around. There goes Gregory. Check that. Mamari Tucker over the 30 to the 28.
I know.
No, they won't get down. He went down at 31. Another first down.
And I know you wear red and bleed red, but I'm telling you, I have fun watching this. I got kids on both sides of the ball that are athletes. Boy, it's a lot of fun.
A lot of athletes there. Tucker with another call. I thought after that first drive by Southside and all of 63 seconds, I thought, man, this is going to be a big-time offensive show tonight. And then the defenses settled in and started doing a good job. Southside's had a little bit of a problem on one was a bad snap.
Yeah.
Another one was a bad pitch. But other than that, it's been kind of a defensive struggle.
Well, and I know we've got an O-line coach sitting right here, but
yeah.
Wow.
Well, Isaac Gregory just, sometimes you got to just give a guy credit. Man, he gets inside the 5 all because he's just a good athlete.
Just drives those legs.
Refuses to go down.
Coach Little, when that snap does not go well, that's just hard to get the offense started, isn't it?
Well, and it's, all eyes are on the offensive line coach when that happens.
100% it is. 100% it is.
Zimmerman gets the snap. It's high, but he's able to deliver the handoff. It's probably going to go for no gain, but Zimmerman just did a good job handling the snap. And I'm sure at halftime that Coach Dameron's going to be zeroed in on that problem. 2nd and goal now. Webb will check in. Isaac Gregory will come out. Tucker stays in the ball game.
You can also tell, this drive they've made an emphasis to run the ball. That's their strength is their offensive line, so they've committed to going back to doing that.
Yeah, there's a handoff to Tucker. He'll get in for the touchdown. Mavericks will make it 14-13 as York will attempt the extra point, try to tie this one up. Got a minute 43 left in half. Don't go anywhere. We got Coach Hankins at halftime. We'll talk about the golf tournament and some of the things that the Northside baseball Grizzlies have going.
I tell you, Coach Hankins, there is no baseball season with Coach Hankins. It's baseball year round, and that guy has kids working out every second of every day.
Man, I tell you what, York did a good job then. He didn't get a very good snap. The holder got it on the tee, but I don't think it was placed very good, and York just powered it through to tie this ball game at 14-all. We're going to take a break. Just a little bit left in this first half. We'll be back for more Grizzly football after this.
You're in business to do business, not paperwork. That's where the skills of Potts & Company certified public accountants can help you succeed. Trust the experienced professionals of Potts & Company for tax preparation, bookkeeping, and other business services. Using QuickBooks for your operations? They're QuickBooks experts. The Potts & Company team can help you establish, organize, and optimize your QuickBooks for utmost effectiveness. Visit pottscpa.com to learn more.
Situated upstairs, I see you have a view.
All right, welcome back to action. This ball game is tied with a minute 43 left in the first half. Before we get to the half, I just want to say thank you to Will Cates. He's one of our most loyal listeners, and Will, I appreciate you.
All right, Will.
Bubba, you keep listening to those Grizzlies, and I appreciate you. I want to get you up in the press box one of these days, but boy, we need you to help us right now and cheer these Grizzlies on as York kicks it away. And that'll go to Ezra Phillips. Ezra will go all the way back to the goal line at the 10, the 15, the 20. Ezra right up the middle over the 25 to the 26-yard line. So great job by Ezra. He had to back up to catch that kick from York. York's got a good leg.
Yes, he does.
But Ezra watched it all the way to his hands, had his heels on the goal line, was able to get it to the 26-yard line. Ezra, who is one of those kids that he's a gamer. He's going to be in it all the way to the last that last minute of the game. And if you need somebody to haul one in and win it for you, this kid can do it.
First couple plays of this series, Buzz, will dictate what we'll try to do with this last minute 36. If we have a lot of success,
Well, Cam's into the boundary. McLean will pull it. McLean, watch those legs now. He gets across the 35 out of bounds at the 40-yard line for a first down. And McLean, does he not remind you of Matt Jones?
Coach, he does.
I mean, he's 6'6", and he just doesn't look like he's going that fast.
You think he's not that fast, but nobody's catching him. And so you think, man, he's got a stride.
First and 10 at the 40. Ball on the right hash. Cam split wide to the left. The screen pass there gets a great block from Ezra and makes another man miss. It's a foot race now. Spins to 30. Nice job on the tackle.
Now we're
to keep him from scoring.
That was Little. Right now, that was
Devin. That was Devin Huggins on the stop. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Minute 16.
So McLean claps, gets the snap, gives it to Isaac. Isaac cuts up the middle. He'll get a couple out of it.
Coach, you want a timeout here, Coach Little? There you go.
Got one timeout left. So the Grizzlies will take it. We'll just stay with it.
Taken by Northside.
Coach Little, you're in that huddle over there. You got a minute left. You're going to take a shot. You want to get the first down and then take a shot. What do you want to look for here?
Well, you're out of timeouts. Yeah. So you've got to use the sidelines in the passing game to your advantage. First downs, the clock stops. So I don't expect to see a lot of run game here.
Right.
Yes, you're going to take a shot at some time.
Well, I think that, as talented as McLean is, and as much time as he can buy, and these guys like Cam Massey and Ezra Phillips, Clark, can make, precision catches and tight line it and stay in bounds. But then when you start working the perimeter of it and you find a guy up the middle, maybe a Carter Techmeyer that they've taken their eye off of. But McLean Moody is so dangerous. He sees the whole field. His peripheral vision is incredible.
Well, one thing that I've noticed is when they put trips away from Cam, they're putting two DBs over here on Cam. They're rolling a safety over, basically double covering. Well, what it does is it leaves the trip side open.
Well, you knew up front that they're going to double Cam, and they worked on that in practice all week. Cam split to the left side. And McLean drops back, steps up into the pocket, has to make a man miss, still on his feet. Can he get rid of it? He can. It's in the end zone. Is it going to be a touchdown? He's knocked out of bounds.
Wow,
no, but what a play.
Wow.
And that was Techmeyer that made the catch, but he was knocked out of bounds. But again, there's McLean Moody buying time, just buying time.
Buzz, he fights off a tackle. He kind of works his way outside and off his back foot and throws it, 30 yards into the end zone?
And McLean he's saying, you're going to rush three. You're going to rush three. Do it. Just keep rushing three. All right, 3rd down and 9. 51 seconds left. I don't know what Chavez's range is as far as a field goal. Sure would like to get 6 out of it. There's a pass complete. Knocked out of bounds. And that was, again, Techmeyer with a nice catch.
There's a flag.
Flag, late hit on Techmeyer, so we'll get half the distance from there, boys.
45 seconds left.
Coach Curry had said that he has a Sawyer leg. I don't know what that means, but his range has to be at least 50 yards, I would think, if that's the truth.
Know what that means is you better score a touchdown. And then go for 2.
Well, Buzz, with the penalty, he's definitely in range now, but I'm greedy.
You're going to take
I hear you.
I want the touchdown.
All right, so it's 1st and goal, ball at the 7-yard line, 45 seconds left. No timeouts. Cam split wide to the left. Clark in the slot on the wide side. Ezra will be in the slot on the short side of the field. Techmeyer into the boundary. McLean out of the pistol. Hands it to Isaac. Isaac still on his feet. Isaac pushes. Touchdown!
Wow.
Northside. Isaac Wright.
What a run.
That is impressive. You go that length with just one timeout. How much confidence does that give you? And you get the ball in the 3rd quarter.
That's right.
So you go in at halftime. If you can make this extra point, you're up by 7. And then you get the ball in the 3rd quarter.
Well, the first play of that drive, we had a big play.
Yeah, that's so what like you said, that set the tone.
When you have that big first play with 1:30, it's all go now. You're
There's the kick. It's up, and it is good. The Grizzlies lead it 21-14 with 40 seconds left, and you don't get comfortable right now.
No.
Not with this talented offense that the Mavericks have.
Yeah, and even on the kickoff, Gregory,
Oh, for sure.
He can take it the distance.
Yeah. Guys, it looked like twice he was going to break one. I would probably just try to squib it down the field, just get it out of his hands. So Chavez's extra point will give us a 7-point lead, 21-14. I'm excited for Fort Smith football right now. Southside in the west, Northside in the central.
I think Southside, with that offensive line and the skill players they have, they're going to be able to compete.
They're going to
be
some
people.
Yeah,
I think so
sure.
too. They're going to be a good football team.
Yeah. All right, Chavez has it teed up. Gregory and Tucker deep. He's in. And he will squib it, and it'll be fielded at the 30. He'll get over the 40-yard line to the 41. with 36
Return
seconds
by
left.
number 88, Jackson Davis returns to the 40-yard line. Southside takes
Well,
over.
the Mavericks have 2 timeouts left.
And with the chunk yards they're getting running the ball, with 2 timeouts, wouldn't surprise me if they come out running it.
And Coach, that's what I might put you in a bind here and either go one back or no back and see if I can spread you out a little bit. They'll go one back.
Yeah, they're going to go with Tucker in the backfield. Zimmerman out of the gun. Fakes it to Tucker. A lot of traffic there. Nothing but white shirts.
Taken down in the backfield.
So that'll be a loss.
34, Malachi Warren.
And, you see a lot of traffic like that. These guys have been able to escape it 2 or 3 different times when you thought you had them.
Malachi Warren on the sack. He's sophomore. Wow.
That's encouraging, isn't it?
Yeah, Kimmons product. A lot of good talk about him.
Yeah.
He played some running back.
Yeah, he did.
And then they moved him over to defense because they saw, where he could really help the team this year as a sophomore. So that's a big play for him.
It's got a text from Art Rideout. He's a Grizzly. Sent me a picture. I don't know if we can get a fan cam working tonight. I'll talk to Dylan at halftime. Okay. But Art is tailgating now and told me this afternoon he's going to tailgate indoors because it's so hot outside. But, we got a little break in the weather. And, Coach Beaumont, I know that you were tickled to death.
Oh, those clouds
see
rolled in
that.
today. I was so excited.
What was the plan for the Heat timeouts?
Well, we had done that earlier in the week where we were taking mid-quarter breaks with the 8th grade and with the 9th grade. So we thought we would continue that tonight, make sure everybody got plenty of water.
Well, Mother Nature really came through
yes,
for
sir.
us tonight.
Sure did.
2nd down and 15. 28 seconds left for the Mavericks. Zimmerman throws it across the middle, complete to York at midfield. Wide open. Boy, if he'd have let him just a little bit or elevated that just a little bit, York could have run for days.
Yeah, that was what we call a skinny post pattern right there.
1st and 10. Zimmerman. He's going to be taken down from behind. That's Antoine Thomas, and Antoine is in a position that was tailor-made for him. This young man started as a freshman last year, as Southside will take their last time out. But Thomas started as a freshman in the secondary. They moved him to linebacker, outside linebacker this year, and he is a stud. This kid's got a big future for football.
I tell you, I really like what Coach Solly's doing. He's not letting Zimmerman sit back here and pat the ball.
Yeah.
He's making him make a decision right now. He's sending some people, staying deep and then sending the rest.
Both quarterbacks have an ability to buy some time, but you're right. He's getting pressured a lot.
So I guess technically that was a sack. So that's 2 sacks on this drive.
Yeah, 2nd down and 11.
Is that the last time out there, Buzz?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
9 seconds left, no timeouts. Coach Dameron on the field with his players trying to give them something here. How long has Coach Dameron been here? Is this his 3rd or 4th year?
This is starting my 5th, so I guess this would be his 4th. Coach Williams was here my first year on this side of town.
The 49-yard line, 2nd down and 11.
All right, back to action. Ball at the 49-yard line. Just 9 seconds left. The Grizzlies love to get in the dressing room with a 7-point lead and get the kick in the 3rd quarter. Zimmerman drops back. Buys a little bit of time, running for his life now. Throws it. It's going to be picked off almost. It looked like he was going to pick it off. That was Abram Dotson, his sophomore safety. So that'll bring up 3rd down. Just 1 second left. I was pretty certain that was going to get picked.
Well, defensive backs are on defense for a reason. If they had good hands, they'd be receivers.
I don't know. I've seen some pretty good D-backs.
That's a good reason why they're on the defensive side of the ball.
All right, Harold's just going to check that. That was Zimmerman just going to take a knee, and that's going to end the first half. 21-14 after the Bears were down early, 7-0. Coach Beaumont, Appreciate you coming in. We're going to take a break, be back with Coach Hankins, so don't go anywhere. We'll talk some baseball.
You're in business to do business, not paperwork. That's where the skills of Potts & Company certified public accountants can help you succeed. Trust the experienced professionals of Potts & Company for tax preparation, bookkeeping, and other business services. Using QuickBooks for your operations? They're QuickBooks experts. The Potts & Company team can help you establish, organize, and optimize your QuickBooks for utmost effectiveness. Visit pottscpa.com to learn more.
This is Northside head football coach Felix Curry. I call 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
Hi, this is Ricky Smith, head basketball coach for the Northside Lady Bears. I dial 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
Football in fall, what a great time of the year. It's also a great time to take advantage of York factory rebates on high-efficiency HVAC products. Give us a call at 782-8940.
That's 782-8940.
Welcome back to Jim Rowland Stadium. 21-14 is the score as the Bears go on a big-time drive with just one timeout and about ran the clock out, but gave the Mavs 40 seconds to try to get some more points on the board. But that wasn't to be. Zimmerman took a knee and said, hey, we'll go in at half and come back and try to stop those Grizzlies because we're going to have to kick it away to them and try to get back in this ball game. But it's been fun so far. But we're going to talk a little baseball now. Coach Hankins is here, and Coach, appreciate you coming in, and I know we got a lot to talk about because golf is one of our favorite sports.
Yeah,
and you got a big fundraiser coming up.
Yeah. So, first of all, thanks for letting me come on here today. Yep. It's been a great game, and I think Coach Little said it earlier, but the weather.
We got lucky.
A lot.
We got lucky.
Yes, we did. It's been a good feel so far. We're not all out there dying.
Yeah, so. You'll see the graphic on the screen right now, and that is the tournament that Coach Hankins puts on. And hey, we played in it last year, and Jeff and I were in it, and I just had a ball. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so this is our 4th annual Northside Baseball Golf Tournament fundraiser that we've done. Every year I was here, except for the COVID year. It's our biggest fundraiser that we do throughout the year, and it helps us, be able to afford some, equipment or, going to some tournaments to really just promote our guys.
Yeah.
Be able to go out of state if we need to go play in some good tournaments, play some other teams out of state, because we all know that West Conference in baseball is no joke. So trying to go out and get some non-conference games to get us ready for that is what we're trying to do. And right now we're coming down to the deadline. We're having it on Sunday, September 10th. It's a 1 o'clock shotgun start. We will have, for the early birds that want to get out there and shoot around or get on the driving range, we will have breakfast there. We will serve lunch, and then we'll get started. It's a four-person scramble.
You got my entry, don't you?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I have yours. We've got about 4 spots left. 4 team spots left.
Right.
We've got a couple handfuls of whole sponsorships left.
You got some great prizes.
Yeah, we
really
do. We we pay out first, second, and third place, and we have some what I call mini events or mini games. We have the longest drive or closest to the hole. We do a putting contest. The one that the fun one everybody likes is we got one that's called Hit the Boat. We put a boat in the pond, and you try to hit the boat, chip it into the boat, and you put your name in a drawing for a couple $100. And again this year we've been fortunate enough to get another hole-in-one for a car.
Yeah.
So that's another great experience out there. You have a chance to win your brand new 2024 Jeep. So yeah, if you have any interest, you can reach out to me, or if you know anybody on the team, you can reach out to one of the players and they can get you in contact with me.
Yeah, or they can send a message to the Grizzly Sports Network.
Absolutely.
And we'll get them hooked up.
Absolutely.
So, Coach, you got one of your pitchers out here as the quarterback. He's doing a great job tonight.
He is.
He's a multi-talented kid.
You only get that kind of athlete a couple times in a career. And I've been blessed to be fortunate enough to have him for 3 years now, or going to be 3 years.
Right.
And he's special. He's got a high ceiling, whether he picks football or baseball or he decides to do both at the next level. The kid can play. He can absolutely go.
He can. So what has he got, a 92-mile-an-hour fastball?
Yeah, he's flashed around there. I know this summer he had a great summer. He went out to California a couple times, was invited to the area code. He was playing for the Arkansas Sticks White Sox team, White Sox scout team. He was out there, had a lot of good contacts with some scouts, telling him what he needed to do. And I think it was really good for him to hear, hey, you've got the makeup to do it,
right?
But making that jump, we got to do other things.
Yeah.
And so for him to hear that from those people and not just us, it's like when he hears it from us, like he takes it in, very respectful kid, like he's like, yes sir, all that. But it's almost like when you have your kid and your dad's trying to teach you how to do something, then you go take a lesson and he comes back, it's like, Dad, he told me how to do this, and he's like, it took me $100 for you to finally listen to what I've been trying to tell you for free. But
been down that road.
Yeah. So when he came back, we came back to school, he was, pumped, telling me what the feedback he got from those guys.
Right.
And, he's just uberly talented.
Yeah.
And when you got a horse like that, just let him go.
Let him go.
Let him go.
Yeah, it's hard to try to contain them. You want them to really meet all the expectations, or don't put any limitations on them and just let them do what they do.
Yeah, no doubt. Here's the thing, a lot of coaches, they, like you said, try to hold them back. And, sometimes you just got to let them go out there and be free and just let them be an athlete.
Yeah.
Just do up there and react and do what comes natural, because he can do things. We've seen it this first half.
Yeah, he's something.
He can do things. I heard y'all talking about him running. I think Coach Curry told me he's like a 4.4 guy.
And he's going to be 4.3, before he graduates.
It's like y'all saying, it doesn't look like he's moving fast.
He's going.
But he's moving.
He is moving.
And, and that's kind of I know Coach Curry, he's like, man, we need to find somewhere he can go play both. I'm like, hey,
yeah,
whatever the kid wants to do,
right,
I'll do my dangest for him.
It'd be nice to have options.
That's right.
Well, Coach, I tell you what, I really love calling Northside baseball. It's been a lot of fun, and I appreciate all the hospitality from you. You're so helpful to us when we come to Grizzly Field to do a game. You always have a setup, and we have such a good time, and I appreciate your interviews. You take the time after a game to come talk to us, and you do such a great job for the Grizzlies, and we are so fortunate to have you.
Well, thank you, sir.
And
thank you.
I'm glad you're wearing red.
That's right. Well, I've enjoyed it. My family's enjoyed it. Love the support. Can't wait for spring to get here. I know Coach Beaumont jokingly said we don't have baseball season. It's a full calendar year.
That's right.
It is, but it's just what you have to do to compete. And so we appreciate you coming out there and covering our games for our kids.
We love it. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How do you like Cane's chicken?
I love it.
Pretty good, isn't it?
It's awesome.
Cane's is our sponsor, our halftime sponsor, and Russell Herron's here right now. He is our Cane's guy. So we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk Cane's chicken, so stay with us.
Between life, work, and family, sometimes the person that you need to take care of the most is you.
At Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness, you're never alone. Through our counseling, we can help you regain control of your emotions, mental health, and life. We provide both face-to-face and virtual therapy services. Whether it's for your child, family, or yourself, Fort Smith Therapy is here to help your true self shine through.
Schedule your appointment today with Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness.
All right, welcome back to the Raising Cane's halftime show. Russell Herron is here, and Russell, I don't think there's anybody in here that doesn't love Raising Cane's chicken, and we want to say thank Dylan over there. Yes, but we want to thank you for being the halftime sponsor for the Northside Grizzlies. It's a place that now Coach Little, who has a headset on now, his daughter is kind of like my daughter too. I'm like her second dad. I don't know if she likes me better than him or not.
I think she does sometimes.
Yeah, but that's our place,
especially
that's
when you take
go.
her to Cane's.
Yes, definitely.
So Russell, tell her you're busy.
Yes,
man. You got a lot going on. Tell us everything you're doing. I know you do a lot for the school system.
So
Cane's
really gives me a platform to reach out to the community. It's great food. It's a great product that we give out there. But our heart is really to pour back in the community because it's the customers that keep us open, right? So it's the people of Fort Smith and the surrounding area that come to our restaurant. They dine in our place. I employ some of their kids. They come through. College kids that come through there, and some people make a career of selling chicken.
Absolutely.
And so I just feel fortunate that I can pour back into the community and also serve a great product to the city.
We appreciate you doing that, and like I said, it's one of our favorites. If you want chicken, that's the go-to place. No question. But you've done a lot with Northside over the years. I know Coach Burnett and you have a relationship, and we hate that he's not with us anymore. He's gone to Springdale. He's to be the assistant AD, and we definitely wish him the best. Eric's a great friend of mine and all the coaches in here, and I know you guys have done stuff over the years.
Yes, the first thing Coach did when he got up there was said, "What's my contact for Cane's?"
I hear you. So did you get him hooked up?
Oh, yes, of course.
Well, good deal. Well, it's been a great relationship, and we appreciate that. Is there anything we can do for you? I mean, we want to send as many people as we can to Raising Cane's, and there's whatever we can do to help you.
Really my philosophy is growing up as a kid, I grew up in Texas, and we would go to the ball fields and we would eat at Dairy Queen, and so that was just a really heart of mine. And what I would love for the community in the surrounding area, the River Valley, to really just relate, sports and sporting events and football, basketball, baseball, whatever it might be, and some great chicken at Raising Cane's.
Oh, it is great. And it's a one love deal. I mean, that's pretty much your slogan, isn't it?
One love. We sell 5 things on the menu. So if you got that much stuff, you got to make sure you're doing it right.
Exactly. I mean, and I think it makes it simple.
Yes.
When you get too diversified, you may not be able to do, maybe one thing good and other things just halfway, but at Raising Cane's, it's all good.
Yes, and that really helps us with the community to be able to really pour back. And, coaches on the fly can send me a text and say, hey, I'm bringing a team through, and we're ready.
Right.
We just dropped more chicken. And
that's awesome.
We have it ready to go. And so it really gives us that platform to be able to help out any type of teams that come through the restaurant. When buses pull on lot, we're getting them in and out in less than 20 minutes. And that's because we just cook our one love, to our best ability and get them out of there. So
you guys are definitely hooked up, and you're such a great go-to for athletic facilities.
Yes.
And like I said, the relationship that you've had with the Grizzlies over the years, it is really, really.
Yeah, when me and my wife decided to move back to Fort Smith, we're from the area. I graduated from Magazine, Arkansas.
I love Magazine.
And
the Rattlers.
Yes, sir. Yes. It's been quite a few years ago, but that's my alma mater down there. But we moved to Fort Smith soon after graduating there. And so Fort Smith has just been a big heart of mine. And when we moved back, we actually moved back onto the north side. And just to be in that community and just to, be able to find different areas for us, not only as a company as Raising Cane's, but also just my personal life. We do a lot of stuff with, the rescue mission and some different things there on the north side. So me and my wife and family, we always are looking back to pour back into the community.
Well, we appreciate what you do, and thank you so much for being the halftime sponsor for the Northside Grizzlies. And we'll be at home next week against Greenwood.
Yes, sir. We're feeding the press box.
Oh, man. Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Dylan, he's excited. Well, we appreciate that. And we're going to have a hospitality tent at all the home games. So we're going to invite them up, too.
Yes.
Take care of that. So,
I'll bring in lots of chicken next week. Yes.
And we're looking forward to it. Russell, thank you for coming in. And thank you to Cane's Chicken. You're a great representative for them, and we appreciate what you do.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, guys. Go Grizzlies.
Thank you so much. Go Bears. All right, stay with us. We're going to take a break and come back with some halftime stats with Jeff Ferris.
REP is your trusted source when it's time for you to sell your business, or if you are looking to acquire one. We offer a variety of services that help prepare your business for sale. And we also counsel and advise you every step of the way. We take pride in our experience, market knowledge, and integrity. You can be assured your business is in the right hands. Resolution Equity Partners, partnering with you now, preparing for the future.
Consumer notice. Interest rates are at a 22-year high. To gauge the demand for lower rates, or Chevrolet of Fort Smith is holding a great percent event. 1.9% financing for 60 months on select models is in effect. New 2023 Silverado 1500, new 2023 Equinox, new 2023 Trailblazers. 1.9% financing. Plus, get over $3,000 in or extra value. Or Chevrolet of Fort Smith.
You always get more.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Whether it's record temperatures or below freezing, Ted's is here to keep you comfortable all year long. We've been in business for over 55 years, and we love serving our community. Call today and schedule your seasonal checkup so you're always prepared for what's around the corner. Ted's Air Conditioning and Heating, always ready to help. Tell us you saw Duke and save 10%.
Sawyer's is about more than sunrooms, patios, and home improvement. For over 30 years, we've been about people, about our community, about you. We make quality products affordable so you can focus on making memories with those who matter most. We bring our passion for great craftsmanship and take pride in the work we do so you can count on it lasting a lifetime. Give us a call today and see the difference we can make for you.
Roll into Midas this summer for $100 off a set of new tires. Unlike most other tire shops, Midas will make sure your new tires last their longest with precision balancing and alignment. For $100 off new tires, request your appointment today at Midas.com. Brake with confidence. Thanks to the Midas Golden Guarantee. Parts guaranteed for as long as you own your car. Right now, save $80 on brake service. Request your appointment today at Midas.com.
Welcome back to Jim Rowland Stadium. 21-14 is the score. We've got about 11 minutes left at half. This broadcast is brought to you by Fort Smith Therapy. The stats are going to be brought to you by Jeff Ferris. Jeff, take it away. All right, there we go.
Let's go with Northside first. They had offensive stats, first downs. They had 10 for the half. Passing yards, they were 13 out of 16 for 178 yards and 2 touchdowns. Rushing yards, 14 of 94, 94 yards and 1 touchdown. Total yards, 272. And this is what impressed me the first half was no turnovers by the Grizzlies. And they had 4 penalties for 30 yards. On the other side, Southside had 7 first downs. They only completed 1 pass out of 5 for 40 yards. Rushing yards, they were 15 rushes for 162 yards. Total yards, 202, and with 1 turnover. Penalties were about even, the number of penalties, and the total yards and penalties were pretty close to even.
Hey, before I talk about that, I just got a message from somebody, and you're going to love this.
Oh, I will.
Remember this name? Conley Bone.
Oh, yeah. Conley Bone, yeah. That's one of the best football names ever. Yeah.
Well, they're living in Edmond now, and he's watching the broadcast. And, you know, I go into George's, probably at least once a week to get a Conley Bone sandwich, the Conley special. That's a club sandwich, but it's turkey instead of ham.
Okay.
And, man, you talk about good.
I love club sandwiches.
Yeah. Well, you got to go eat the Conley special.
Okay. We'll do that.
But you remember you remember Conley Bone,
Oh, yeah.
player,
Yeah.
and that interception he made against Heritage in that big time blowout. That's probably the best interception I've ever seen in my life in any football game.
Yeah, that was world class INT right there. It was, but I bet that's good hearing from him. Good to hear from former players. You keep in contact with former players. I'm sure Coach Little, he keeps in contact with former players as well. It's that's a good thing, and social media helps a lot.
Yeah, it does
with that.
Yeah, like I said, Connolly's living in Edmond now. Boy, I hate that they're, not here, but well, you got to go where the business is.
That's it.
And anyway, they're doing well, and we appreciate Connolly. We appreciate you watching, man. I know Kevin King. You remember Jackson King?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
they're watching the broadcast, and you think back of some of the great plays that Conley made, and then some of the great plays that Jackson made. The one that always comes to mind for me are the fake punts, and Jackson doing what he does, and it's just, it's just some old times, man.
Well, another name from the past that I thought was also a good football name was Stetson Van Matry.
That is a great football name.
And he just got accepted to medical school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is awesome. A smart young man.
Oh, yeah.
He comes from a great family.
Love that name. That is a classic football name right there.
Yeah, I remember we were doing a game at War Memorial playing against Little Rock Catholic, and he had been out for a year and came up to the press box to do an interview. If you remember that.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, Stetson Van Matry.
He's a good kid.
Conley Bone, Jackson King. Man, there's been a bunch of them.
There has been. When we first started doing this, there were some, you can go all the way from Trey Norwood to all the way to Dre Norwood. And
Dre's starting defensive back from Missouri now. And Trey's playing for the Steelers.
That's awesome.
Con Thomas playing for the Packers. Yeah, it's really impressive, some of the kids that have come out of Northside. Then you talk basketball with Jalen Williams, and it's just
Isaiah Joe
playing together.
Yeah, they are.
That's cool.
Yeah, this Northside's produced a lot of good athletes, a lot of good coaches. You can just go down the line of the good coaches that have coached not only at Northside, but also at Southside. They've had so many good coaches in Fort Smith.
Yeah, it's been a town that's put out a lot of good athletes, but you're seeing a lot of good athletes on the field tonight. Both sides of the ball. So what a great offensive line that the Mavericks have, and they're getting holes for Gregory and Amari Tucker. But the Grizzlies have kind of honed in a little bit.
They have.
Nice to see that, but a lot of great athletes. Northside leads in the passing category, and Southside leads in the rushing category, but when you think about rushing for Southside, you think about two guys. That's Gregory and then Amari Tucker.
Yep.
But when you think about rushing for Northside, Isaac Wright. And Isaac is, he's something. Kid is, what's he got, 2 touchdowns tonight?
Yeah, he's got both their touchdowns.
Yeah, and one rushing, one passing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good athlete.
Yeah, he is. He's he can play at the next level. I don't know if he could play D1 or not, but he can definitely play at the next level. I may be wrong. He can play at
I think
D1
he can.
level. D1.
I think he can. He's just a junior, so we've got him for another year. He's so talented, whether he's catching the football or if he's running with the football. But I'm glad to see the run part of it. Like I said, when we went to watch the scrimmage at Broken Arrow, I was expecting a lot, just an air raid, and didn't know what kind of offensive line we had. Can we get enough opening, like Coach Little said when he had Ty Massey, and man, just get them a little bit. They're going to go a long way. And well, we found out last Thursday that you give Isaac Wright a little bit, he can go a long way.
Yeah, he showed that tonight.
Yeah,
more than once.
Coach Little, what you're in the locker room now for the Grizzlies, and you're going to get the kick. You get the kickoff in the third quarter. What's your frame of mind? What are y'all talking about in the locker room?
Well, you're making adjustments. What are they hurting? What is Southside doing that's hurting us offensively? And then, of course, the defensive coaches are making adjustments too. And you want to come out in the third quarter, and the worst case scenario is 3 and out.
Yeah.
You want to establish your offense, keep doing what's working, see what Southside is adjusting, because their defensive coaches are making adjustments too. But you got to see that as quickly as possible and adjust what you call based on that.
Yeah.
But the first series of the third quarter is always it's big. It's momentum for the second half. If we can methodically run the ball, pass the ball, whatever, and get it down and get a score, that puts us up by 2 scores. So now we're in the driver's seat. What we want to do is put Southside in a situation that they don't want to be in. We want their offense to do things that they don't want to do.
Yeah.
If we go up by 2 scores, maybe even 3, then they feel like they got to throw the ball every time. Well, when a team has to throw the ball all the time, you got them.
Yeah.
You got them. So
that's a good situation.
We want to run the ball, and I think we've done it successfully, especially Isaac and Moody. Moody's, had some big time runs for us, and then his scrambling ability, finding open receivers.
Right.
That's been big for us.
All right, guys, I'm gonna throw another name at you.
Okay.
The Iceman, Slate Stanton. Just got a text from Bruce, his dad.
The Iceman.
The Iceman.
The Iceman.
Yeah, he hit a 34-yarder tonight.
Wow.
Against Lions.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder if that was a game winner like it was up in Fayetteville when we went to Fayetteville and beat them on his last-second field goal.
Yeah, that was so much fun because what a great drive it was to get him set up.
Yeah.
But how many times did they call timeout? I think they took 3.
Yeah.
We took 1. They took 3. So it was 4 timeouts, and Iceman was lined up every time. And then when he finally got to kick it, dude, he just
what Fayetteville didn't know was he's the Iceman.
He's the Iceman.
He's like, I got ice in my veins. He was doing it. It was nothing to him.
I got to interview him in the next coach's show, and I said, "So did you feel any pressure? They kept trying to ice you?" And he goes, "No, because I'm the Iceman."
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I loved it, and I'll tell you what, if there's a bigger legend.
Hello, testing. Hello, Buzz. Can you hear me?
Yes. Who is that? That sounds.
That's the long lost Coach Faleur down here, and I got Mr. Carter, who's mad that we haven't been able to interview him. So we're going to grab him right now. I hope y'all are having a great conversation up there. But Mr. Carter, how's the school year been? How's it started?
It's great, going great. Northside is a wonderful place, as you already know, and kids are responding. It's really going well. I mean, if you look up there.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. What do you think about the game so far?
21-14. I like it. We need to score about 21 more.
All right, well, I'll let you go. Appreciate it. Mr. Carter, our principal. Well,
are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Finally, I don't know. We didn't have any connection in the first half.
Yeah, I think it's going in and out, but it's a beautiful night down here, and the Grizzlies have really played good the first half.
So I was talking to Coach Little about halftime and what's the mindset. You're going to get the ball in the third quarter. So how do how do these great minds think? I know what Coach Little said. What do you say? What's your game plan?
Well, I'm going to do what we've been doing, letting Moody move around with that football in his hands and run the ball with the right and try to score right here and go up 2 scores and really, really put the pressure on their offense. I think our defense has played lights out so far.
Yeah, I do too, and especially not panicking after that first 63-second touchdown to make it 7-0, and there was no panic there for the Grizzlies, and they were able to, kind of lock in.
Yeah,
and,
they've done.
I think
they had 3 or 4 consecutive 3-and-outs, and that I don't think anybody on our side or their side thought that would happen.
Before the interview with Coach Carter, he was talking about the Iceman. You remember that drive against Fayetteville, and got down to I don't know what it was the actual yardage, but it doesn't matter what the yardage was. You got to make it no matter what, and he smothered it right down the middle, and there was 7 seconds left, and I'm screaming, game over, game over, and Fayetteville had a good football team.
Yeah, I think that's when he became Iceman.
That was the Iceman then,
It's in his veins. He's done a great job. It's funny, we were just talking about the Stanton brothers and how well they're all doing and how he's doing down at Hendricks. So, he great job that night.
Yeah, also, I got a message from the Shepherd family, Benny Shepherd's family, and they are tailgating as they do before all Northside games, and they're a faithful watcher of the Grizzly Sports Network, and they are watching right now. So I don't know what they had to eat, but I would sure love for her to text me and let me know so I can rub it in on Jeff.
You always do that, man.
Always do it.
Always.
We got about a minute left. Dylan, let's take a quick commercial break and come back for the third quarter kickoff. Stay with us.
You're in business to do business, not paperwork. That's where the skills of Potts & Company certified public accountants can help you succeed. Trust the experienced professionals of Potts & Company for tax preparation, bookkeeping, and other business services. Using QuickBooks for your operations? They're QuickBooks experts. The Potts & Company team can help you establish, organize, and optimize your QuickBooks for utmost effectiveness. Visit pottscpa.com to learn more.
This is Northside head football coach Felix Curry. I call 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
Hi, this is Ricky Smith, head basketball coach for the Northside Lady Bears. I dial 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
Football and fall, what a great time of the year. It's also a great time to take advantage of York factory rebates on high-efficiency HVAC products. Give us a call at 782-8940.
That's 782-8940.
Between life, work, and family, sometimes the person that you need to take care of the most is you.
At Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness, you're never alone. Through our counseling, we can help you regain control of your emotions, mental health, and life. We provide both face-to-face and virtual therapy services. Whether it's for your child, family, or yourself, Fort Smith Therapy is here to help your true self shine through.
Schedule your appointment today with Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness.
All right, welcome back to Jim Rowland Stadium, 21-14. Got a fresh 12 on the scoreboard as York will tee it up. Cam Massey will go deep along with Ezra Phillips and Isaac Wright. The last two kickoffs have gone to Ezra Phillips, and last time he backed all the way up to the goal line and got it out to the 26-yard line, and they'll tee it up on the right hash. As soon as we can, we're going to go to Coach Fleur. He's got a couple of Grizzly alumni he wants to talk to. There's the kick, and it will go to Ezra again at the 3. Ezra goes to his right. Here he goes. Ezra over the 30, spins, still on his feet. Ezra over the 40 to the 42-yard line. Great return
You got a flag.
by Ezra Phillips, but there is a flag down back on the 16-yard line. There's going to be a block in the back. That one's coming back, but boy, a nice run by Ezra Phillips.
Hey,
let's go down to Coach Fleur. Let's see who he's got.
Well, we got a break here. I got two guys that I know Coach Little's sitting up there smiling about. Mr. Eric Barrientos and Adrian Falcon, two of his linemen, two of the best guys we've ever had come through Northside. Both you guys at Arkansas Tech. Eric, you're playing. You're just a student, but they just told me they're roommates. Tell me how things are going.
Man, this dude does not stop snoring. He's waking everybody up at 1 in the morning. He likes to believe he doesn't, but he just falls asleep before everyone else, so he doesn't have to deal with all that.
Okay, how about football, Eric?
Well, I had 6 a.m. practices, so I can't really say nothing. I was going to sleep at 12 because we had a meeting until 10, so can't really much I can do about that one.
So it's going good for both you guys. Well, man, it's great to see y'all. Get down there and cheer on the Grizzlies. All right.
Hey, Coach, thanks for getting those guys. They were great players for you. And Barrientos still owes me. He was supposed to pick me up like he picked everybody up after they scored a touchdown. I never got it. Hey, I'm down to 204 right now.
Maybe we get you after the game.
Maybe. All right, 2nd down and 2 after an 8-yard pickup. Cam Massey. Well, we went from having it to the 41 all the way back to the 8. So what turned into good field position has gone to bad field position. No gain, 3rd down and 2. Big down for the Grizzlies. As Clark and Massey will be into the boundary on the short side of the field. Ezra in the slot on the wide side. Techmeyer wide to the right. Looks for Massey. Massey with the catch.
Wow.
What a great concentration. And Dameron is upset. He thought he was out of bounds, but it's not going to go his way. Cam Massey with great concentration makes the catch, and what a pass by McLean Moody. Big first down. All you needed was 2.
Yeah, Cam has been a huge
And they get it out to the 42-yard line. Coach, how good has Cam looked tonight?
Oh, he's looked unbelievable.
The give is to Isaac. Isaac up the middle. Isaac with some green over midfield to the 49-yard line. Now they'll put it at midfield. 2nd down and 2, pickup of 8 from Isaac Wright, who had a big, big first half. Important drive here for the Bears. 2nd down and 2. Complete to Ezra Phillips for the first down. Great concentration by Ezra.
Oh, we just made a dumb mistake.
Oh.
Great block by Techmeyer, and he got up, excited, and shoved their play, and they're going to get him for 15.
Yeah. Coach Curry's letting him know now, so that'll back us up.
Buzz, while we got a break, I'm going to tell you, we didn't get to talk early, but the deal with Coach Rowland was unbelievable. To see him make that turn and all those people that had played for him, coached for him, just what a unbelievable story.
Well, and I know it meant a lot to you, and I'm sure it was pretty emotional down on the field with him.
Yeah, he just what a just in my situation, giving me the opportunity to come back home and do what we've done at Northside, and now Coach Curry. It's just an unbelievable man.
Well, I'm glad you got to take part in it. The line of scrimmage is the 41-yard line now. First down and 11. A little high snap, but he's able to get it to Isaac Wright, and Isaac will get a couple yards. So we had a lot of wind this afternoon, but it looks like the flags are pretty still right now.
Yeah, it's settling down.
Yeah, no benefit to either team. But he fakes it, pass over the middle. It's Cam Massey. Oh, man, he had it, but a great defensive play by the Mavericks. Pulled that out of his grasp. That was Peyton Zimmerman.
That was fixing to be 6.
Yeah, it sure was. Tell you, I am so impressed with McLean Moody's ability to stay in the pocket and pick out his receiver. Is there another flag?
No, I don't think so. Not only stay in the pocket, but when they get pressure, watch him step up and move.
Yeah, we just
avoid the pressure. It's really, really impressive.
Yeah, we just got a 5-yard penalty for something. Over the head of Cam Massey. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 13.
We always talk about it in this game. You know, your emotions get the best of you sometimes. That play, look at how it changed the situation for us.
Boy, if we'd have just,
make
the block and get up and go to the huddle.
Yeah, and he made a great block.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing that kills you.
Big play here, 3rd down, 13. McLean backs up, throws. Ball short hopped, intended for Massey. So that'll bring up a 4th down and opportunity miss there.
And you know, Buzz, of the 11 guys on that field right there for the Grizzlies, Techmeyer's probably the last one I would figure would have got a 15-yarder.
That's a great point.
Yeah, he just got excited, made a great block, and just jumped up and let us excite.
All right, York will drop back to the 22. Good snap. Another good kick. York will take it at the 20. Bishop missed him. He'll run out of bounds at the 37-yard line. I've been really impressed with Elijah Rogers' punting ability tonight. Just a sophomore, plays wide receiver, and he is the punter, but he has done a great job.
penalties killed the Grizzlies on that last drive. They had 2 for 20 yards.
Oh.
That personal foul penalty that was a crusher.
Yeah, it was
you
killing.
can't have those.
No.
Not when
Not
you
after
have
a first down.
Yeah, not after you have a drive going like that. You're
Yeah.
3 for 3 on your first passes of your first possession, and
Line of scrimmage to 36 for the Mavericks. First down for Zimmerman.
Triple option.
Zimmerman hands it off to Gregory, and he just seems to slash his way through the middle to the 44.
Well, that's a little Coastal Carolina stuff that we heard about. 2 backs running the inside veer, inside zone with a pitch guy. That's given us problems the last 2 series.
You got a pretty good view there. You're standing behind him, aren't you, Coach?
Yes, sir. We got to come up with a solution.
Yeah. This is what they did on the opening drive. They were picking up, 8 and 10 yards a carry.
And I know you guys can see it, but standing down here, you don't understand how big 50 and 79 are.
Yeah.
72 and 68 and 70 aren't little, but they look little next to those guys.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 45. That's Gregory. Gregory with him. Gets in space, still on his feet, and knocked out of bounds by Ulmer. But after another big gain.
They're just running the same play now. Look for them at some point to pull it and see if they can pitch it. But so far, it's been a handoff every time.
2 backs in the backfield. That's Gregory and Tucker. Tucker gets the call.
That's a hold.
Goes to the right side, and they're going to call it, Coach. A little good eyes there as the flag comes in, so they'll back that one up.
Yeah, they just about tackled Eric Brewer on that play.
Line of scrimmage now the 43. All right, Zimmerman will have trips to the wide side of the field. 1st and 20. One back in the backfield. That is Tucker. Fakes it to Tucker. Zimmerman will keep it. Zimmerman will take it all the way to the house. Too many missed tackles there.
I don't know who it was, but one of them didn't even try to wrap up. They just leaned his shoulder in there, and that's what broke it open.
Yeah, too many missed tackles. Zimmerman takes it to the house. Extra point away from tying this one up. So the Mavs did what they had to do, or it went their way here in the 3rd quarter.
Penalty.
All due to that one penalty. So York will try to tie this one up. The kick is up and good. So it is 21-21. With 8:41 left in the 3rd, we'll take a break and come back with the kickoff. So stay with us.
REP is your trusted source when it's time for you to sell your business, or if you are looking to acquire one. We offer a variety of services that help prepare your business for sale, and we also counsel and advise you every step of the way. We take pride in our experience, market knowledge, and integrity. You can be assured your business is in the right hands. Resolution Equity Partners, partnering with you now, preparing for the future.
Consumer notice. Interest rates are at a 22-year high. To gauge the demand for lower rates, or Chevrolet of Fort Smith is holding a great percent event. 1.9% financing for 60 months on select models is in effect. New 2023 Silverado 1500, new 2023 Equinox, new 2023 Trailblazers. 1.9% financing. Plus, get over $3,000 in or extra value. Or Chevrolet of Fort Smith.
All right, welcome back to Jim Rowland as York kicks it off. Again, Massey, I'm sorry, that's Ezra Phillips. Ezra at the 20, over the 25, where he is tackled, and that's where the Grizzlies will start. Let's go down to Coach Fleur. He's got Jamani Benton.
Hey, real quick, Buzz, I got another one of those linemen here, Jamani Benton. Jamani, how's it going?
It's going good, Coach. I'm at UAPB. I just started. I've been injured the last couple of weeks, but it's been all good.
You're back ready to go? Okay, well, Coach Little says it's glad to hear from you, and he's up there watching. It's good to see all you big old linemen. All right, man.
We miss him. All right.
We don't have guys that look like that right now.
No. First and 10 from the 25 after the return, Ezra Phillips. One back in the backfield. He gets the call. That's Isaac. Isaac over the 25. Maybe they'll give him a yard to the 26.
I tell you what, he may have got shaken up on that. Somebody came in and really hit him very high.
Yeah.
It looks like he may be cramping.
Well, you'll have Miss Sherry on the field to check it out. What is the heat like right now?
I mean, Buzz, I'm not going to tell you it's not warm, but for what it's been the last week,
yeah.
I mean, it's really pretty darn nice for August the 25th, 6th, whatever it is, Friday night football. It's very comfortable down here. And there still is a little bit of a breeze.
Yeah, that's good as Isaac gets up, and yeah, you're right, it's a cramp, and he's going to try to walk this off. Guys, we got to have him.
Yeah. Somebody really hit him pretty hard too. Now sometimes can't explain why, but that'll get you the cramp too.
Yeah.
But really, so far, neither team that I know of has had a problem with that.
Second down and 9. All right, trips to the left side. That's Jaden Foster has come in for Isaac. That pass was intended for Ezra Phillips. Boy, it had a lot of stuff on it.
Looked like a fastball.
Boy, it did. And that got past Ezra, I think, before he knew it was there.
Need a first down here. Don't need to go 3 and out on this possession. That's going to give Southside too good a field position.
Yeah, it's third and a long 9. Low snap, but Clank gets it. He throws it complete. Will that be enough for a first down? Coach, can you see from there?
I can't see. I think it's going to be short.
Right on.
That was to Clark. That's going to be.
Wow.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit short. That's going to bring up a fourth. I mean, like a fourth and.
Not by much.
Inches. Yeah, so he's got to get to the 35. It's on the 34 and a half.
Well, I think you got
to. They're thinking about it, Coach. I'm.
Maybe going to try
nervous.
to draw him off sides. I don't know that.
Yeah.
We'll see. Got a timeout right there.
Northside's going to take a timeout. Hey, we're going to take one with them. Stay with us. We'll be back.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Oh, yeah.
I feel bad.
All right, welcome back. It is 21-21 with 7:32 left. And what are we going to do here? I think we're going to come on and punt if I'm not. Yeah, I think that Rogers is coming on.
I think you have to.
Yeah. Boy, I'd just like to have got another half a yard there. They're not going to put anybody back. York started to come out to return his punt, but I tell you what, watch Ezra Phillips right here. Nobody back for the Mavericks. Rogers in punt formation. All right, watch number 3. As Eric Brewer is going to be the long snapper. Well, he's King in motion. They're going to punt it away. Tried to draw him offside. Another good punt with nobody back. He's going to get a great Grizzly roll inside the 20. Now inside the 15.
Boy, he has
down to
done a
the
great
13.
job.
Yeah, that has been a good job from the sophomore, Elijah Rogers. Yeah, they sent King in motion. And Ezra with a couple of calls there. They're trying to draw him off sides. Mavericks very disciplined. And I was looking for Ezra Phillips, Coach.
Well, it wouldn't have surprised me.
No.
I mean, that's, fixing to take a water break listening to the official.
What's the emotion level of the Grizzly sideline?
I mean, I think they're up. I mean, you don't hear anything negative. Coaches are doing a good job making corrections and changing the things they need to do. And then Coach Solly, I'm sure, has been over here with Coach Curry and his staff working on that dive option play because that's what's hurt us so far.
What do you know about Isaac?
You know what? I'll try to find out.
Okay. Well, Isaac had such a big first half. You just you want him for the sprint to the finish line. Great camera views there from Brandon Luckenball. See the Grizzly coaching staff giving them some instruction there, and we just can't let them have their way on that zone read that they've been
All right,
doing.
Buzz. Isaac's got a cramp. He should be back in next series.
All right, good news. Thank you.
Yeah, Southside's coming back out in the same formation, and to be honest, if I was him, I wouldn't. I'd do this until they stop me.
Well, the gives to Tucker, and here he goes. Goodbye. Boy, he's a weapon. .706 left in the third quarter. A lot of time in this football game. Bears were down early in the first 63 seconds, 7-0. They'll go down a touchdown now. It's really, they faked it, or they get a bad snap. So that could come back to haunt them there.
Bad snap.
And a bad snap there, no conversion, 27-21. So that's
we got a flag down. I'm not sure what happened.
It was after the play. It's on us, and they'll march it off on the kickoff, and they'll kick it out of the back of the end zone.
Yeah, we can't lose our composure.
Be all right.
So far in the second half, that's 6 plays for Southside that they've ran all rushing plays for 161 yards on 6 rushes.
A lot of times you give credit to that offensive
Yeah,
line
you
for
do.
giving them, an opening, but I think that one was just the right bounce for Tucker. And once he got to the edge, he's got so much speed. There really wasn't anybody that's going to catch him.
Well, and I don't know if any of the viewers saw it, but we slanted away.
Yeah.
And
once he got to the outside, there just wasn't anything there.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, Buzz, you gotta be on high alert right here because this is a perfect situation for an onside kick too.
Yeah.
Even if they don't get it, Northside will start on about the 35-yard line. So we got to really, really be aware of the possibility of an onside kick right here.
I always appreciate you guys. This broadcast team we have, I think it's second to none. with all your knowledge. All you guys are coaches, and all the expertise you bring. And I don't want to leave out Dylan. As always, he's had to engineer us through some tough times here, and definitely the first game of the season. There's just been a lot of things that have gone wrong that he's been able to fix. And I also don't want to leave out our camera girls, Hannah and Alicia, and then Brandon, who's on the turf with Coach Falura. It's a tough job.
Dylan needs a raise. That's all there is to it.
And
he deserves a raise.
I'm going to give him some of your money.
There you go.
But then there's the play-by-play guy.
There's that onside kick. Well, that's going to work against him. Here we go. That's Clark over the 40 to the 44-yard line. York made the tackle. Yeah, he almost broke it.
Yeah, one man more and he's gone.
That was York who kicked it. He's the one that made the save. All right, good field position for the Grizzlies at the 44.
Starting to do a lot of chipping back and forth. We cannot lose our composure right now. We have got to stay under control.
All right, ball on the left hash. Now, Isaac's not back in the ball game yet. Jaden Foster, sophomore running back. He'll be in the backfield with McClain. McClain fakes it. Pass was intended for Clark, just went off his hands. Looked away from it for just a second, went incomplete. Second down and 10. Massey's telling him, don't worry about it, you'll catch the next one. All right, the Bears down 6. Just under 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Now Foster gets the call over the 45 to the 47-yard line. Ezra and Techmeyer split wide to the right side. Massey and Clark into the boundary. Third down and 7 for the Bears. McClain sprints to the right. Parsons in pursuit. Is there a call there? Coach, was there any contact? There's no flag. Just a good defensive play by the Mavericks.
The ball was a little high, too. I don't know that he could have caught that. It would have been one heck of a catch.
Fourth down and 7. Grizzlies will send in the punt team as McClain Moody wanted to stay. He wanted to stay. Let's get a first out of this.
I was trying to get over there and get a look at the dive to see how they're blocking it, but our TVs are out, so the coaches aren't even getting a look at it.
Rogers back in, has done a great job tonight punting. York will drop back to his 10.
Holy moly.
Well, they're going to have to, boy, he hits another good one, but that will be re-kicked as Warren Bijou was coming in. There's the flag, so they'll back him up 5 and he'll have to kick it again.
I actually think Warren Bijou was just thrown in there. Actually, number 14 was supposed to be in there on the punt team.
14 is Damani Brock. Damani, a sophomore running back. All right. 4th and 12. Rogers in punt formation. They won't give him any pressure, and boy, he hits another good one all the way back to the 10-yard line. Bobbles it, picks it up at the 3, and will be taken down. I am so impressed with Rogers. What an amazing job he's done tonight. He sent York all the way back to the 3-yard line.
Wright was in for that play, and he's coming off limping again, so it must be cramping.
Good job by the punt team. Ball at the 7-yard line.
Very pivotal drive. Pivotal.
Gotta have a stop here. Gotta have it. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right.
They're going to keep running the same thing, but you got to be careful, like Coach Fleur said earlier. They lull you into that and pull up and find York or one of the wide receivers. Tucker up to the 9-yard line.
Tackle made by number 10, Warren Bijou. Gain of
Second down and 8. All right, Bijou's going to come off the field. And Gabriel Smith checks in. He'll be at the right corner. That was Gregory over the, up to, looks like the 14-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. At 13-yard line. He'll pick up a couple. 3rd down and 5. Big 3rd down here for the Grizzlies. 5:13 left in the 3rd. Start of this 3rd quarter didn't go the way the Bears wanted it to after a penalty. After an Ezra Phillips reception that got us a 1st down. And boy, it's gone south since. There's Gregory. He won't get the 1st down. Nice job by the Grizzlies, or Willie.
They gave him a good spot.
Boy, they
Very
did.
good spot.
Yeah, I thought he hit early.
Wow.
Bounced, but they gave it to him.
What a spot. I didn't think there was any way. All right, 1st and 10 for the Mavericks. Tucker in the backfield with Zimmerman. And Webster will jump offside, so it'll be a 1st and 5 now.
Coach down the defense. 5 yards. 1st down. After the mark off of the penalty, ball marked at the 23-yard line. 1st down and 5 for the Mavericks.
All right, 1st and 5 for Zimmerman. Tries to draw him off sides again. That won't work this time. So he'll reset. Fakes it, he'll keep it himself. Zimmerman, you start thinking about Tucker and Gregory, you forget about him. He's a great runner too.
Tackle made by number 34,
So they've had some big time runs tonight for touchdowns.
Just a little counter play with the quarterback. And boys, big 79. Darn near hurt number 8 driving him and landing on top of him.
Wow. Yeah,
he's giving away 100 pounds.
That's Cooper Anderson. Lineman that you're talking about for the Mavericks. Golly, they're just gaping holes. Anton Thomas with the stop, but be another 1st down.
Coach Little.
Yes, sir.
See if you can get a view on that front side and see what they're doing.
Well, there again, I mean, they're just running the inside zone, but that's the 2nd time I've seen us stunt wrong. It's sometimes it's a crapshoot, but we stunted away from it.
All right, Granados comes in. 1st and 10 at the 41. Ball's on the ground. Just get on it. Let's unpile and see who's got it. But boy, we had an opportunity just to fall on it. Golly.
Sometimes you got to know when to try to pick it up, and other times you just got to get on it.
Recovered by Southside.
Zimmerman thought he was going to pitch. Didn't do it. Kept it himself and then lost it. Tucker was there. He tried to get on it, but well, we had a good shot at it and just didn't fall on it. 2nd down and 3. There was a movement there. Throw the flag.
They did.
You saw it. The referee saw it and didn't throw the flag. Wow. How obvious was that?
Well, they gave him forward progress on that to the 49-yard line.
3rd down and 3 for Southside.
Wow. We don't get a fumble and then don't get the movement there. 3rd down and 2. Need something good to happen here for the Grizzlies.
Well, you're going to have the zone or the quarterback counter. They're not going to put the ball in the air right here.
Send Webb in motion.
They moved again.
There's a 1st down with
That's
Tucker
just
on the
inside
carry.
zone.
That's all it is.
45-yard line. Tackle made by number 19, Sean Granado.
Just being very patient, Buzz, making that cut back.
Yeah.
And they're locking on that lineman. We don't have anybody there.
1st and 10 at the 43 of the Grizzlies. Minute 52 left in the 3rd quarter. Jackson Davis split wide to the right side. York in motion, gives to Tucker. Great job there. Finally wrapped him up. That was Calderera on the tackle. Lucas Calderera, junior inside linebacker. He had an injury last year. Got to see a little bit of him last year, but good to see him back. Loss of a yard, 2nd down and 11.
Wheel out of the backfield.
He's got a man wide open. That was Gregory, but he also had another receiver on a post that was wide open. He picked out Gregory, threw it to him for another 1st down. But you have both receivers wide open.
I'm pretty sure he knew exactly who he was throwing to before the play started.
Yeah, he was tunnel vision for him. But if you didn't see that guy streaking down the middle. 1st down and 10 from the 20. York in motion. Tucker still on his feet. He'll get in the end zone. 33-21. .38 seconds left in the 3rd. Still got a lot of football left. Now we've got to make everything count. It's not panic time, but there is a sense of urgency here as they'll go for 2. Zimmerman rolls to the right side, throws it complete. That was a nice catch. I believe that was York that made the catch.
Holding on Southside. They'll have to do a retry. Yeah, they'll kick a field goal now, or kick an extra point attempt.
Good play, we got a hold. Offense. Take our penalty, redo the try.
They'll put it down at the 20, so it'll be a 30-yard kick.
Number 2, Grayson York.
Jackson Davis will be the holder.
Jackson Davis.
And Grayson York will attempt the extra point. The kick looked like he hooked it. It's good, but just got inside the left upright, 34-21. Mavs up a 13 as we get closer to the 4th quarter. Stay with us. We'll be back with the kickoff after this.
Whether it's record temperatures or below freezing, Ted's is here to keep you comfortable all year long. We've been in business for over 55 years, and we love serving our community. Call today and schedule your seasonal checkup so you're always prepared for what's around the corner. Ted's Air Conditioning and Heating, always ready to help. Tell us you saw Duke and save 10%.
All right, welcome back to Jim Rowland Stadium. Mavericks have opened up a 13-point lead. So every kick so far tonight has gone to Ezra Phillips. We had another good return last time, but it was called back. Had decent field position and ended up getting in a hole. But you got Cam that's cheated over to the left side. There's the kick again, and they're going to kick it to Ezra. Ezra at the 5, the 10, the 15 is where he is hammered. But Ezra, as usual, pops up, and he'll get in the slot and get ready to get this offense rolling. So the Grizzlies will start at the 15-yard line. All right, you got to dig down now. You got to reach down.
Way deep.
Way down.
This is where Moody needs to come out with cowboy hat and be a gunslinger.
That's it. Moody rolls left side, throws across his body complete to Clark.
Tackle made by number 18, Dwight Johnson. Gain is to the 18-yard line. Second
Down and 7. Trips to the wide side. Moody has gone empty here. Throws complete. That's Techmeyer. Techmeyer will have enough for a first down. Good job by Carter Techmeyer. Carter's actually the second-string quarterback, but has really done a good job at wide receiver tonight, made some good catches. With the exception of that one penalty, he has done a great job.
Buzz, you go back to that. That's where this whole thing kind of changed.
You're exactly right.
Driving the football, he makes a great block and just gets too excited.
You know, there's a lot of emotion out there on the field, and you know we're watching it up here in the press box. And Coach, you played in this game 3 times. I played in it. Coach Little played. I mean, you know.
Yeah, you have to fight yourself to not do those things because, you know, you just got to be that guy that turns around. He made a great block, got excited. That guy might have said something, who knows?
Yeah.
And you just can't respond because the second guy always going to get called.
All right, fourth quarter. Got 12 minutes to try to get, 2 scores, but our defense is just, man, if we can get some points on the board, our defense is really going to have to lock down. And we'll get some stats from Jeff. Usually we'll wait till the end of the game, but I think somewhere here in a few minutes, I'm going to see if he can't bring us up to date on that. Jeff, if you got some now, you can put them up.
I know that right now I haven't added up Southside's rushing yards, but they're going to have well over 300 yards from just what they rushed in the third quarter.
What you're seeing on the screen right now is not accurate. He'll get that brought up to date here pretty quick.
Yeah.
All right, second down. Check that, first down. Moody, here comes Parkinson. He's going to have to get rid of it. He throws it. It's up for grabs and almost complete, intended for Clark. But a good job by Peyton Zimmerman. He was in coverage. Second down and 10. Foster still in the ball game. I assume that Isaac's pretty cramped up right now. I know he'd be in if he could. Moody Cam Massey, can he make a man miss? Did the first one, but not the second one. No gain there. And here come the flags. Coach, what's going on?
Well, I think we're going to get a 15-yard penalty for standing over the guy. I'm not 100% sure, but the guy was cramping. I'm not sure. Just came in late. We'll see. Maybe they did something, but I don't know yet.
Yeah, you can see McLean's.
Unfortunately, offense.
Yeah, so it was on us.
Yeah.
I think it's on one of the linemen.
Yeah, I think that's on Medlock, Mason Medlock.
We can't afford that right now.
After the penalty,
Well, we have definitely come out flat in the second half.
Still second down. Second down is 23.
Second down and 23 from the 14-yard line. Moody out of the pistol. He's going to launch it. There was a little bit of collision there. It was intended for Ezra, and here comes the flag.
Well, I think we just talked him into a pass interference call.
I think we did too. I mean, he kind of, got tripped up with him, but I don't know if it's incidental.
I don't know, but I'll tell you what, it couldn't come at a better time.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Defense. 10-yard penalty.
Well, it was intended for Ezra Phillips.
The holding, they called defensive holding, which might end up being better because it's automatic first down, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not in high school?
10 yards.
Oh, okay.
The new rule is it's 10 yards from the previous line of scrimmage instead of the spot of the foul.
Okay. That'll bring up second down and 14. Now Moody had gone empty again. Referee blew it dead. Are they changing it to third down?
Correction, third down.
All right, yeah, they're going to go from second to third, so third and 14. All right, Moody, same formation. Empty set, trips to the right side, twins to the left. He's just going to load up and throw it for Ezra Phillips. Ezra makes the catch at the 35-yard line. First down. Big play on a third down and 14. Ezra Phillips on a post route, and Moody just let it go, and Ezra hauls it in with 11:16 left in the ball game, and the Bears, we ain't dead yet.
That's about as big as it gets right there.
All right, McLean out of the pistol. Drops back, wants to throw. Has Cam Massey, touchdown Northside.
I tell you, Foster did a great job of picking up the blitzing linebacker.
Yeah, and that's, you're talking about a sophomore that had to come in after Isaac goes out. So the Bears make it 34-27, an extra point here. There's the replay.
Yeah, look on there and watch Cam make that boy lose his feet.
Yeah.
I mean, he broke his feet off, and he didn't have a chance.
Number 35, Elijah Rogers.
Max Chavez for the extra point. When he gets the snap, puts it down. It is up and good. 34-28 with 10:53 left, and we'll take a break. Come back with the kickoff. Stay with us.
Sawyer's is about more than sunrooms, patios, and home improvement. For over 30 years, we've been about people, about our community, about you. We make quality products affordable so you can focus on making memories with those who matter most. We bring our passion for great craftsmanship and take pride in the work we do so you can count on it lasting a lifetime. Give us a call today and see the difference we can make for you.
Had a 3rd down and 14. Big pass play to Ezra Phillips for a first, and then load up, throw it to Cam Massey on a post route. And like Coach said, boy, he locked his feet up, and Cam got free. And as a receiver, those when it's all you, those are the hardest ones to catch, I think. Just trying to concentrate, watch it all the way to your hands. You catch it, it's a touchdown. If you miss it, go back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you're in a bad way.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that was just pretty a route.
That was.
And what he did to that guy trying to cover him.
And that's what, Cam Massey and Ezra Phillips can do to you. So back to back, Phillips and Massey, we're back in this ball game. Chavez will kick this one away. You got two dangerous return guys, and they're going to kick the onside. Still on the ground. Can Northside get it? I think we have it. Grizzlies say we have it. No, the referee's saying that it's Southside. No, change it. There you go. He got messed up and was pointing towards Southside, but it's Grizzly football. What a great job by Chavez. Can we get a replay on that, Dylan?
Yeah, Larry Arnaud came up with that one.
Wow. Oh, go Bears.
That's the old Lightning right there. Do it when they least expect it.
Yeah, that's right.
That kicker, these young kickers may be the difference in the ball game tonight.
There you go. There you go. "48-yard line, 1st and 10, 10:50 left in the ball game. Techmeyer into the boundary. And Foster will get in the slot. Trips to the left side. Moody empty again. He's looking at the referee. Claps. Tries to draw him off sides. Now he'll get the snap. Steps up into the pocket. He's just wide open. Oh, man. Right into the hands of Clark. He was hit right after he caught the ball, or attempted to catch the ball by Kincannon.
Yeah, and Buzz, we got away with a hold too there.
And I think he could have had a big play, and I don't know this second, hindsight, but if he'd have ran the ball.
I agree. I agree.
Man, I think he had at least 10, 15 yards before anybody even came close to him. But
you're right. But, I mean, it was a great pass.
Yeah, it was.
Right in his hands.
Yeah,
but he's the one down there on the field making the plays.
And Triano in the game now. Moody fakes the handoff. In trouble, throws it. Techmeyer makes the catch. That's a first down. Wow. 2nd down and 10. Moody in trouble. Parkinson was chasing him down, and Moody, man, he's just been cool as you can get. No panic in McLean Moody.
Yeah.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Parkinson's been he's been
in pursuit all night.
Chasing pretty hard all night.
He has. Well, Foster got the call then. He's going to lose a couple yards. Ezra Phillips wants a penalty. Man, throw the flag, man. They threw him down on the sideline and roughed him up pretty good, but he'll get up and go back to the line of scrimmage. But Ezra was right there. Did you see that? How he was, dude, somebody throw a flag here. Loss of 3, so 2nd down now and 13. Ezra in the slot on the short side of the field. Cam split wide to the left side. They're going to double cover him. Moody looks for Cam, throws. That's going to be complete to Clark, but he'll only pick up a couple. Massey was on that side, and you could see McLean looking for him, but they had him double covered, so he checked down to Clark.
I'll tell you what, Buzz. I'm standing down here. He threw that ball from the right hash to about 1 yard from the sideline. What an arm.
Yeah, Coach, that's a big-time throw. He's picked up 5 yards, so it's 3rd down and 8. 9:29 left. McLean throws complete. Ezra Phillips at the 30. Taken down, hard hit. Ezra. Another first down for Ezra Phillips. Toughest receiver on the field.
I'll tell you what, Southside sent the house there, and they did a great job picking that up, and then McLean Moody sliding to his left with a pretty clean view.
Yeah.
Hit him right in stride.
Well, and Ezra takes another big lick. We talked about it in the coaches show. How many times does he get hit in a ball game? Ezra now split wide to the right side. Massey into the boundary. Foster gets the call left side and pick up maybe one. Under 9 minutes now. Bears down by 6.
You could tell Southside was bringing it again. I was hoping he could pop it to that second level and pick up at least 10, 15 yards there. But
yeah.
You know, Southside, I don't know if people realize this, but Southside, that's a read play, and Southside is going at the quarterback, which means it's a give read every time because they don't want Moody carrying the ball.
That's complete to Cam Massey, close to a first down. Will they move? Let's see where they spot that.
Like about 2 yards to go.
Okay, yeah, 3rd down and 2.
Definitely 4-down territory.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, Foster in the backfield. McLean will work out of the pistol. And I haven't seen Tavarius King in the ball game. Massey, first down. Line of scrimmage now will be the 15-yard line. Bears methodically taking it down the field.
If I'm coaching for Southside, I'm walking somebody up in Cam Massey's face.
Yeah.
I'm putting another guy over the top, and I'm just going to say, beat me with the other receivers because I'm not going to let him beat me.
Yeah, well, Devin Huggins got a tough job with Cam Massey. There's a pass that is a touchdown, Rashawn Clark. Rashawn Clark, boy, they were all doubled up on Massey, Coach. You see that?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And then you had Clark slip into the backfield, and what a great sales job. What a great sales job by McLean Moody. We're an extra point away from getting the lead back. Still a lot of time in the ball game, 8:22.
They call that the Fox play.
I love it.
Yeah.
Great play. Great call at a perfect time. All right, big extra point here from Chavez. McLean Moody gets the snap, puts it down, it's up, and we are in the lead, 35-34 with 8:22. We're going to take a break. A lot of football left to play. Do not leave your TV. We'll be back.
Roll into Midas this summer for $100 off a set of new tires. Unlike most other tire shops, Midas will make sure your new tires last their longest with precision balancing and alignment. For $100 off new tires, request your appointment today at Midas.com. Brake with confidence. Thanks to the Midas Golden Guarantee. Parts guaranteed for as long as you own your car. Right now, save $80 on brake service. Request your appointment today at Midas.com.
Turnover.
Welcome back to Jim Rowland Stadium. 35-34. Is this what you thought that it would be?
Absolutely.
I did too.
We thought it was going to be high scoring.
Yeah. Jeff, tell me about it.
That's recovering that onside kick. Last two possessions, Northside has ran 15 plays for a total of 137 yards and 2 touchdowns. But that's thanks to a onside kick recovery, and now they got the lead. They were down, man. They had their daubers down a little bit, and now just a couple of big plays and gets the momentum back. And
do you put it past them to do another one here?
Well, Felix Curry learned under Fleur, and nothing Fleur did ever surprised me when I was sitting up here watching him.
Look how they're going. Look how
fake punts.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't surprise me if they tried another one.
Well, Chavez has it teed up. Teed it up at the 40. Gregory.
Yep.
Now that'll go to Gregory when he's knocked down at the 25-yard line. So Zimmerman will try to get his offense back in gear here, down 1. And you just can't get comfortable. Man, both these offenses, the running game of the Mavericks and the passing game of the Grizzlies, it has been a match tonight.
If you're watching this game on Grizzly Sports Network, do not go to the restroom. Don't go get a root beer. Don't go get a hoagie. Don't go nothing.
That's like George Brett said when he was playing with Bo Jackson. He said, hey, if he comes to bat, don't go to the bathroom. Don't look away because he can strike out, and it's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah. And then he's going to break a bat either over his leg or over his head.
Just got a text out of Greenwood. They won against Stillwater 49-21.
Wow.
I don't care.
Well, that's just who we got next.
I don't want you to.
Thompson Stadium.
All right. And I don't know what Stillwater has. Gundy was their quarterback last year. I think he was a senior, so I'm not sure what they had this year. But, Greenwood, as usual, they're going to be Greenwood.
These Arkansas teams are beating the snot out of these Oklahoma teams tonight. Broken Arrow was getting beat by, I think it was Bentonville, like 41-7.
Really?
In the third quarter, yeah.
And Broken Arrows had a pretty good ball team.
Yeah.
Line of scrimmage is the 27. 8:17 left.
Boy, the old breeze has stopped now, and you can feel that humidity just sitting in.
Uh-oh.
All right.
See if cramps become an issue.
Let's go defense. Yeah, got to dig down again. Tucker in the backfield. Zimmerman with trips to the right side, which is the wide side of the field. Harrell in the boundary. There you go. Great job by Perry. The give was to Tucker. And Tavion Perry, who can play a lot of different positions, was there to make the stop. So a loss of 4, second down and 14.
See Isaac Wright jogging on the sideline. Maybe he's getting ready to come back in the ball game.
Like it. Second down and 14 from the 23. Man, Gregory is just, his lateral movement is amazing. Good athlete.
He is special.
Yeah. Forward progress gets him to the 30-yard line.
Big third down, 3rd and 6 here.
Yeah, be actually 3rd and 7.
Okay.
Yeah, huge down here for the Grizzlies. He's got 7 minutes left. Trips to the right side. He's got Gregory in the slot to the wide side of the field and send him in motion. They'll fake to him. Now they're going to throw. They got a man wide open. Golly! That's Harrell, and he'll easily get to the end zone. Just slipped him in on a post. Great sail job by Zimmerman. You had Gregory going in motion, caught everybody off guard. Harrell gets wide open.
Well, Gregory came in motion and ran that wheel route, and everybody was thinking he's
bid
going
on it.
And he
just a little candy to get you off of what you're supposed to be looking at.
Yeah,
that's right.
And you got to think too, guys. Those are sophomores back there in that secondary.
Yeah, well, that's a good point. It's a good point.
Situation to be in this type of game.
Yeah.
I expect Southside to go for 2.
Yeah.
This is huge. Yeah. We need a stop.
Yeah. Zimmerman with an empty set. To send a man in motion. Throws it complete. 42-35, so the Bears down 7. Still a lot of time, just a little under 7 minutes. So they had a 3rd down and 7. And just let it slip away from us there.
All right, we just got to go down and do what we did last series. Just
do it
blow
again.
for blow. It's a heavyweight fight tonight.
It is. You can't flinch now. All right, so Damani Brock. When you watch this young man, he's a sophomore. He's deep now, along with Cam Massey and Ezra. They won't kick it. And Cam will cheat over to the left side. And York has kicked it all night to that side. But you got Brock over here, and he's special. Now, you guys have seen him. You watched him when he was at Darby. He had an injury. I don't know if he's 100% healed yet or not, but he's going to be special. So York will tee it up on the right hash again. Watch the onside kick here. He'll kick it deep, and Ezra will take it again at the 7. Ezra over the 20, the 25 to the 26.
Kickoff return by number 3, Ezra Phillips. Tackle made number 16 for Southside, Peyton Zimmerman.
It's like line of scrimmage is what, the 25?
Yes.
All right, 6:40 left. So we just got to do it again. Going about a 6-minute drive, score, go for 2, and go home. Isn't that the way it works?
That's it.
Ball marks at the 25-yard line, first down.
All right, ball on the left hash. Techmeyer, Clark, and Phillips split to the wide side. Cam into the boundary. Huggins in his face. Well, good job. Foster goes up the middle, gets a first down to the 36-yard line. Nice run by Jaden Foster, the sophomore running back, who has come in for Wright. And Coach, do you see him still?
Who are we talking about, Wright?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him. He was jogging on the backside, but he must just not be able to go. Going to get a holding penalty back here.
Yeah, there's a couple of flags down. Oh, here we go.
And Medlock's downfield.
Just got another one. That's going to be 25 yards probably on us.
I'll let them sort this out. I think the first one was a hold.
And I think they're going to get Medlock for a late hit down the field.
McLean just needs to talk to everybody and tell them, hey, keep your head. Just get back to doing what we were doing.
Yeah, that's on Medlock. That's 2 on him, and see, he's ejected from the football game.
Oh.
Which means?
Next week.
Next week? First half next week? Or the whole game next week?
I believe unless they've changed it in high school, it'll be the whole game.
Wow.
Or maybe to the point of where he was ejected. I'm not sure if they've changed that rule or not.
Well, penalties have absolutely buried us. All the way back to the 13.
Hey, we can overcome this.
Yeah.
We've seen it several times tonight.
All right, it is first down and 37. Here comes Parkinson. Moody will make him miss, goes to the right side. He's saying, go. Give me a go route here. Oh, That was intended for Cam Massey, and he was hit right at the time the ball hit Cam's hands.
Lineman downfield.
You know, that's what happens when you have a lot of time.
Sometimes, you know, I know what quarterbacks are taught. Wait. Sometimes you got to pull that ball down and go.
Yeah.
And right there, he's going to gain 15 to 20 yards.
Did they decline that penalty?
It looks like it.
Yeah. Oh.
Pass intended for number 3, Ezra Phillips. Broken up by number 7 for Southside, Joey Gonzalez.
Is that
Bring up third down.
Moody this down?
One of their guys and one of ours.
I think they were stuck together originally with their helmets. They're both shook up.
Yeah, Moody is down.
Oh, that is Moody, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Here's a replay. Now Coach Curry's out to check on McLean. Was that Parkinson and that was Parkinson and Moody that got locked up. Man, it has. This second half has been brutal.
Yeah.
All right, Moody up. He's walking off under his own power. So that will bring up a third. I think Moody's going to stay in.
No, he has to come out.
Well, he's trying to.
Well, he can't.
Well, I understand that.
Yeah.
But he's trying to stay in. He's still there. I don't know. Is he?
I'm not sure if he knows what he's doing.
I don't know. There he goes. Now, Techmeyer will be the quarterback. King is in the ball game now. He'll split wide to the right. Ezra in the slot. What a catch by Ezra Phillips. What a catch by Ezra Phillips. Nice throw by Carter.
Fourth down.
Tackle made by number 16, Peyton Zimmerman. Ball marked at the 28-yard line, brings up fourth down and 19.
Rogers, who's done a fantastic job tonight punting, will kick it away again as York will drop back inside his 30. 5.5 minutes left.
Back deep to receive the punch for Southside. Number 2 is Grayson York. Number 35, Elijah Rogers, punting for Northside.
No rush. That one's low, and it will get a good bounce. York will chase it down the 25 and go out of bounds at the 31.
York runs out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Southside takes over first and 10.
All right, 5:07 left in the ball game.
Still plenty of time.
Just need a fumble recovery, or I'm pretty sure that they'll be really protective with the football. As soon as I say that, they'll suck you in and throw it over your head. But you're going to have Gregory and Tucker in the backfield. Another high snap. Tucker really didn't have anywhere to go, and Calderero there to make another stop along with Perry.
3 and out would be great right here.
You're right. You're right. So did you see McLean when he came off the field?
Yeah, I think he just got his bell rung a little bit. He seemed fine.
Okay.
I'm looking now. If I see him, I don't see him in Miss Sherry. I see him walking down this way on the sideline.
All
He
right.
looks good.
Okay. 2nd down and 13. Gregory in motion. Zimmerman will keep it. Bounces to the right side. Can he get to the edge? And he can. Golly, he's got some quick legs.
Boy, he does.
Well, I thought we had him. I didn't think he could get to the outside, but he fooled me. About a yard short of a 1st down.
Number 18, Gabriel Smith. Ball marked at the 43rd, down and 1 for Southside.
Ball at the 40-yard line, 3rd down and 1. 2 backs in the backfield as York will go in motion. Gregory will get the 1st down. His drive will continue.
Tackle made by number 23, Antoine Thomas. Ball marked at the 44-yard line.
Southside's going to start taking every second off the clock if they can.
Yeah, if we get some stops here, Coach Curry will use his last 2 timeouts to give us a chance to get the ball back with a little bit of time left.
Hey, one thing about Gregory and Tucker is that they'll get north and south pretty quick.
Was that the pitch on the option?
Yes.
Yes.
I could not see. That's
Yeah.
the first time tonight they got that ball
Good play.
pitched.
Well, they tried to do it before and lost it.
That's right. But that first time successfully they've done it.
Right. All right, timeout on the field, guys. Let's take a timeout. We'll be back. Stay with us.
You're in business to do business, not paperwork. That's where the skills of Potts & Company certified public accountants can help you succeed. Trust the experienced professionals of Potts & Company for tax preparation, bookkeeping, and other business services. Using QuickBooks for your operations? They're QuickBooks experts. The Potts & Company team can help you establish, organize, and optimize your QuickBooks for utmost effectiveness. Visit pottscpa.com to learn more.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 43 of the Grizzlies.
Drive that phone and they'll get it back to you.
Like Coach Little said during the break, it's just been penalty ridden. That's been our deal. That's what's killed us tonight.
Yes, it's definitely hurt us.
I think if you had a foot race between Zimmerman, Gregory, and Tucker, who's going to win that race?
They're all fast.
They are.
2nd down and 5 for Southside.
Yeah, we have got to get a turnover here.
Yeah, you're right. They're going to run as much clock as they possibly can. 2nd down and 5.
Number 5, Amari Tucker around the right side. Tackle made by number 99, Taylor Webster.
This is a huge play right here.
Ball marked at the 35, 3rd down and 2 for Southside.
If they don't get the 1st down here, we'll call timeout and then try to stop them on 4th because I'm sure they'll go for it.
Down, yeah.
Gregory, the ball carrier for Southside.
Gregory's going to get the first down. Northside will take a timeout.
23, Antoine Thompson.
Well, our only option here is try to strip. You know.
Timeout taken by Northside, their final timeout.
Well, it needs something good to happen here. And if it takes a strip, whatever, I mean, it's just been one of those nights that I think, well, every time you take a step forward, you take two back.
They've struggled with the snap. You never know. They could launch one over his head at any time. And just say it ain't over till it's over.
That's right.
But they're definitely going to have to help us now.
When play resumes, the ball is marked at the Northside 32-yard line. First down, Southside.
They're going to take a knee, it looks like.
Zimmerman takes a knee.
This is a helpless feeling.
It's a bad feeling.
38 brings up second down and 16.
Yeah, what can you do?
I don't know. Can they run the clock out?
Let's see. There's a minute 15 now. Get down.
It'll be close.
Minute 2.
Zimmerman once again takes the knee.
Yeah, it's going to be. They're going to be able to do it.
Ball marked at the 44-yard line.
I'll tell you what, when you get in the film room and start watching this, it's going to be painful. Oh, he slid that one back there.
Takes the knee. And that will be the ball game.
Well, that's going to do it. The streak is over. Mavericks have won this one 42-35.
Reminder, next week the Grizzlies are at home to take on Greenwood, Southside.
We had
It's a
planned
bad
on,
feeling we haven't had in a long time.
we had planned on getting some stats, but I think we'll just have maybe some opinions on what we need to do this week to get ready for Greenwood. They'll be at Mayo Thompson next Friday. So hopefully we get through this handshaking process with no issues. I think everything should be fine. You know, the thing is, it's every year, I mean, these guys know each other so well. And it has been a long time, 7 years. Coach Fleur, you started that back in 2016 with that, was it 52-13 win?
Yes, sir.
And we've done it 7 straight years. And I'll tell you what,
we need our coaches to stay around out there just to make sure.
Yeah,
because it's hard to take. But, you know, we've been the ones that have been able to do it for 7 years.
Yeah.
They got, you got to walk off.
Yeah, let's get to the bus. Get to the bus. Got to regroup and get ready for Greenwood. Like They beat Stillwater tonight. I don't know what kind of team Stillwater had. I know they were pretty decent last year.
Undefeated state champs.
Yeah, but I don't know what they have this year, what they have coming back. But Greenwood's got to get ready for that. This broadcast has been brought to you by Fort Smith Therapy. Appreciate all of our sponsors. And I don't think anybody has any idea the trials and the tribulations of getting this broadcast on tonight with all the things that we had to deal with. So, Dylan, thank you for doing what you do. I'm really glad that we were able to get Coach Fleur in the second half, but we didn't have him in the first half. It was a wireless issue, but I think Dylan got it dialed in at halftime and got it worked out, so we definitely are thankful for that. Guys, what do you think?
Well, this computer discombobulated me tonight. I'm not used to this computer. I'm going to be better next week, Dylan, I promise. I promise to be better next week, Buzz. I promise to be better next week. But, yeah, I'm going to take a computer course out at Votucker, ATU Ozark, starting in the morning about 8 o'clock.
All right.
But
going to the golf course in the morning?
Yeah, I'll be at the golf course in the morning, 8 o'clock, Little Creek Country Club. Come on out and play 9 or 18. Hey, Northside was just – the size difference of the lines was unbelievable, and it finally wore North, but Northside did not.
I disagree with you.
Well, I know, but
we're our own worst enemies.
Yeah, the penalties killed them
tonight. When we
tonight.
go back and look at it, we're going to be sick, like Buzz said earlier.
Yeah, they had over 100 yards in penalties, and how many personal foul penalties? 3?
They're bigger, they're whatever,
Yeah.
but we don't make those mistakes on those penalties. It's a different ball game.
I agree.
But
it's tough way to lose
one.
it.
Yeah, it's tough after being down like they were a couple of times and coming back both times. That showed a lot of heart on Northside. They'll give Greenwood all they want next week. So Greenwood better be ready because Northside's going to be. They're going to be a little bit chip on their shoulder and going to be a little angry and so.
Yeah, and the thing is, you lose a game like this, and then there's really good reasons why. They didn't come in here and manhandle you. You made some mistakes that got yourself beat, and you can fix that. And you got a lot of talent. Hey, we didn't have Isaac Wright in the second half. That hurt because he was so big for our run game, and we just didn't have him. And what a great job he did. I don't know, he had 2 touchdowns, one rushing, 1 passing. Didn't have him. So you can go back and look at a lot of things that got us beat. But, hey, we even came back after some bad mistakes in the second half to get a 35-34 lead.
Yeah.
And, we just let it slip through our hands. But, hey, handle it like with class, shake their hands, go to the bus. Let's get back in school Monday and start working on things. Coach Little,
Buzz, I'm sick at my stomach, man.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm sick at my stomach. Look, I hate losing as bad as anybody, but we did this to ourselves.
Yeah,
we did this to ourselves. We had opportunities. Southside made plays when they needed to. We made a lot of plays, but we shot ourselves in the foot too many times to win the game tonight.
Well, I'm going to give some credit where it's due. Gregory, York,
absolutely.
Zimmerman, Amari Tucker, and that big offensive line. And I will say that the defense, the secondary of Southside, I'm going to give them a little bit of credit because, boy, you got a lot coming at you.
Yeah.
Huggins having to play some man up with Cam Massey, that's a tall order. But those guys with Ken Cannon and Huggins and Zimmerman, those guys, take my hat off to them. They had a lot thrown at them. You got a quarterback like McLean Moody, and then those receivers with Ezra and Clark. Techmeyer had a good night catching passes. Cam Massey's special like he always is. But they did a good job because, man, they held them to 35 points. And those guys can light it up.
Yeah. And, and like Coach said earlier, we didn't have Isaac. Like you said, we didn't have Isaac in the second half.
Yeah.
Our running game was not as productive in the second half.
Right. Jaden Foster did a good job, and I'm proud of him for coming in as a sophomore. And Coach, you said you made one observation during the game that got us a touchdown was when McLean needed to have a block to pick up a guy. I think it was Parkinson that was coming in, and Jaden picked him up.
No, it was a linebacker blitz.
And he picked him up,
right.
And McLean was able to make the throw.
Speaking of Parkinson, he was he was a thorn in the offensive side all day. He was lights out.
Yeah,
he was lights out.
Well, it's going to be a long weekend. I hate that we lost, but I think we've got a lot to work with. So hopefully we can get it all together before we play Greenwood. We're not going to go to a break. I want to thank Fort Smith Therapy. They're our presenting sponsor. They will be bringing all the broadcasts to you for the rest of the year. All of our sponsors, Canes at halftime, appreciate Coach Hankins coming in and talking to us about the fundraiser he's got. Coach Little, thank you for doing what you do, and Coach Fallure, who's already given the mic to Brandon, and then he's probably halfway home by now. Jeff Ferris, the Dash Riprock of broadcast.
Appreciate you having me.
Kind of threw, we lost, there we go. Kind of threw a little curve at you tonight with the computer work, but
that's all right. I swung and missed.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but that's all right. We'll get them next week.
Yeah, and everybody that checked in, sent texts and all that, appreciate y'all listening to the broadcast. Dylan, thank you, man. This was a tough night, but I think you pulled it off. I think I always bet on Dylan. I never worry about it when he says something broke. Well, he's going to fix it. And like Coach said, Coach Little's going to give up some of his salary to Dylan, and we appreciate that.
Dylan, is his money where his mouth is? That's the question. That's the question.
All right, we'll see. All right, Hannah, Alicia, Brandon, thank you all. Appreciate it. Good broadcast, even though the score didn't go the way we wanted it to. We'll be back next week at La Huerta at 6 o'clock. Jeff, you need to come, man.
Yeah, I'm going to check that out next week.
Dollar Taco night. Coach Little, you missed it this week. You need to come. Man, see those guys put down those tacos. It's a great place to have a coach's show. Again, thank you to Melissa Douglas for setting that up for us. So we got to get the mood right again. Get back and have a good practice next week and get ready for Greenwood. Cane Archer's coming in. I want to see our defense stand up to the task, and let's see if we can't get a win next week. Kickoff will be at 7. Hopefully the weather gets better. I think it is going to between now and then. Ought to get down at least into the low 90s, maybe the high 80s. Grizzlies lose a heartbreaker, but we'll be back next week. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. Kickoff will be at 7 o'clock. Again, coach's show down at La Huerta. Attend if you can. It's open to everybody. So if you can make it, make it. It's the La Huerta on Garrison. It's a great place to have it, Dollar Tacos. But we hope you have a good night. Thank you to the Shepherd family. They had tacos tonight. Dynasty's in Odessa. I think a bunch of the family went to Odessa to watch her play volleyball. She graduated in 22. So they'll be back in front of a TV next week. And also, thank you to Will Cates. He's my local listener, and he's got a big fan of the Grizzlies. Young man, we're going to try to get him in the press box one of these days and see if he can't help us with the broadcast. We probably need it. Thank you. Guys, y'all have a good weekend. Everybody stay safe. Everybody be prosperous, and we'll see you next week. Till then, go Bears.